Hey everybody, it's me, your old pal Jum Jumington, former CEO of Jumington Dynamics, broadcasting live from the Jumington Dynamics Auxiliary Hazardous Material Storage Facility somewhere in the world. How's everybody doing this evening? Welcome, Flash, Silas, Pothead and Mo, AJ Money. Yabba dabba do indeed. I'm trying to seduce somebody. I'm seducing the darkness that I am alone with. I'm seducing the night. Probably not, though. Probably just gonna get murderized by some meat monsters lurking around. Oh, I've spent my day huffing solder fumes. I shouldn't say huffing. I've got a fume extractor, but I was doing a lot of soldering. If I still had the lungs, they'd be burning. Seducing the void. That's right. Whatever you gotta do to keep sane. Oh yeah, you know that's usually what I do to keep sane. Not seducing the darkness, but soldering. Your fume extractor's name's Jummy. Yeah, you have to, if you're gonna do soldering, you really should get a fume extractor. Not for like the lead, because that's not aerated. You just wash your hands real good when you're done touching the solder and you're fine. But it's the flux and other nasty chemicals that burn off when you're soldering can create some pretty noxious fumes. So you got to get, you know, a semi-decent fume extractor for that. But I was doing some board repair and was getting some nice smells off of that. Get a plumber and do your job. I saw your plumbing stuff, man. Yeah, I mean, the honest truth is, if you hire, this is why I do a lot of this stuff myself. If you hire that stuff out, especially nowadays, the costs are so much higher. And a lot of times you'll see the work they do and it's like, I paid for that. I paid that much for that. Looking for endless plumbing. Oh no, not like that. Not like that. It's actually, well, he had a post in his Discord. Could have done it faster too. Yeah. See, there's sometimes where it's like, I'll get somebody else to do something. It's very rare because I'm not quite sure what the issue is and I need them to sort it out, or there's some equipment that I don't have that I'm not willing to buy. But yeah, it kills me. It kills me. Basic plumbing stuff is not too terrible. But yeah, it'll cost you. That's a lot of like contractors and people who did that work have stated, particularly in the US, that they just do not want to work for the middle class anymore because the middle class cannot afford them. And I found that like just horrifying. It's like there's something very broken about things. But I'm going through that with my brother now and his furnace issues, like just trying to get somebody to come out and look at it. And even just to give a quote on a new one, like we just cannot get someone in there. I hate about renting. I know I can fix a bunch of stuff to go through the landlord and use this mediocre handyman friendo. Yeah, I had a friend once who was renting from a guy and he was all excited about it. He's like, yeah, he said I can fix this stuff and he'll reimburse me. And I'm like, oh, all right, that's fine. And then he went out and bought like $1,000 worth of tools to hang some shelves up and handed the guy the receipt. And he was like, nah, man, I'm not buying you a power drill. I've had to do that in places I've rented where they just would not bring someone out to fix the furnace and I just fixed it myself and sent them a receipt. And they did reimburse me because it was freezing. And I was just like, I can't believe I had to do this. But you know what? It's done. It's done. I fixed my grandparents' heater left. Forgot to tighten one thing. It came open. Yeah. That stuff's I'll pay someone to come in and do like drywall work and stuff like that because I hate the work. And like doing a good job of that, getting like the joints and everything, that is an art. But like if they do a crappy job, then they're not coming back. they're not coming back. But like plumbing stuff, I'll take care of that. I haven't had to dig into the walls yet for stuff. Thankfully, knock on wood. It's coming sooner or later. I try and fix all this stuff myself. I think of Gravis recommendation playing it again this week. Also going to make a video about it. Yeah, they look really good. Have you played Berserk Boy? I know I mentioned that at some point in the past. I'm not sure if you played it. I've heard that compared to like Mega Man X, but it seems like a Mega Man Metroidvania. I haven't had a chance to play it yet myself. I gotta come back and fix it, but they had to wait till the next day. Yeah, see, this is the thing, right? This is why I changed my own oil in my car, right? This is why I do a lot of this stuff. Because like I've had discussions with people about this, and it's like I changed the oil myself so I can make sure it's done properly, and that like the drain bolt isn't over torqued and stripped either on the outside or in the oil pan itself, or that they just don't forget to put the drain plug back in. My car drains out of oil and the engine kills itself a mile down the road. You know, these are all things that can happen when you go get an oil change. And like, yeah, they're liable, but you're on a car. And then who knows what kind of work they're going to get to fix it. It's like, wouldn't you rather just not deal with it? I would rather deal with the headache of changing the oil myself than dealing with the potential of my engine being damaged and having to argue with someone about that. It's a bit pricey though. Just spent $400. Can't afford to buy another game. Yeah, no, that's understandable. That's understandable. Yeah, I gotta check that out sometime. Probably after I play through some of the X games, I'll be going back around to some of those other ones. Some of the Mega Man likes. I don't know if it's really fair because I think it's like emulation or not. I'm just reading your thing. Emulation. But the I don't think it's really fair for a lot of these games to just be compared to Mega Man because it seems like they kind of match like a graphical visual presentation style, but they're all doing something real different. It's like calling every RPG like a Final Fantasy like. It's like, well, what does it do that's like Final Fantasy? I don't know, it kind of looks like it. That's not enough. Cheaper places charge $45 for an oil change. Yeah, let's see what I get my filters from Toyota. I drive a Toyota. There's a lot on the road, so they never find me. I drive a Toyota, and I get my filters straight from them. Cost me $5 for a filter, and it's their OEM filters. Got a sack of crush washers from them when I bought the car, and I had to reorder that once since I've had the car. Those are like 10 cents a piece. They're cheap. Yeah, $5. $5 isn't bad, and they're not like cheap filters. They're good filters, straight from Toyota. And then I get the oil. I don't buy Toyota oil. I bought it for the first oil change. And the hassle was The price wasn't bad, but I had to drive out there and pick it up. They couldn't ship it, which is BS because I can get that stuff shipped from auto parts stores. So I just go, across town to the auto parts store and pick up mobile. And that's like $37. So it's not like a whole lot cheaper, but like I enjoy working on the stuff and I know it's done right. Need Asian vehicle high performance oil. No, the coolant was like that though, but I shouldn't have to deal with that. The only time I had to deal with the coolant was because my the water pump was failing and it was leaking coolant. And it was like, oh, my coolant's down. I better take that in. And then that's when I found out I need to replace those last winter, 2 winters ago. But it's just I don't know, it's not high mileage, not high mileage yet. It's high efficiency. I forget the exact term. But again, it's like, it's decent stuff. It comes recommended. And it's been running fine for me. So that's what I stick with. So it doesn't end up being like a ton cheaper, but like no one's trying to upsell me windshield wipers, or like trying to bring out an air filter. You ever go to those places and they bring an air filter out and they show you this filthy ass air filter and you're like, I just put a new filter in, that is not my filter. And they're just like, ooh, and they scutter back into the darkness like the roaches they are. Yet another reason I don't go out there. But his wife, oh jeez. Oh jeez. So, let's get my Dreamcast fired up here. Go ahead and slap my disc into my ODE. Fire it up. Video didn't load properly. Well, whatever. I love the Dreamcast. I picked up a Dreamcast when they first came out. I was very excited about the system. I like the little VMU. Although the VMU is not the first time a game system had a little handheld game for memory card. That goes to the Pocket Station, which didn't last very long and was mostly Japanese stuff. But that's on the PlayStation 1. And there is a dungeon crawler that you can buy for the PS1 that is actually just a Pocket Station game. And the only thing you use the PS1 for is to transfer the game to the Pocket Station, and then you can view a gallery off of your dungeon crawling exploits. It's very cool. They're not very expensive either. You know what that means. What's up, Mr. Dudley Tingle? The satisfying click. Yes, I record all of that myself off of the own hardware, so if the audio sucks, it's all on me. But I like to go through when I'm making the little animations and like get the recorder out and record like all the sounds and stuff. The only thing you're not going to hear, and you may hear it in the background, I don't know. So far, it seems like it's cut out. It's not like the Xbox fan that's like a turp jet engine, but the Dreamcast notoriously has a pretty loud fan. You can replace it, and I haven't done so. I'm a little nervous about it. You can replace it with a Noctua fan, which is a larger fan that runs at a slower speed, but the airflow rating is supposed to be higher. So it's supposed to make up for that. And it runs quieter, and then some people have said it runs cooler. Some people have said it is too hot. There's a lot going on with the Dreamcast. I'm going to get into it a little bit in the modding scene, and it drives me a little bit crazy. But I love the Dreamcast. And I was very, very excited to play a Dreamcast game. I don't know that Alone in the Dark: The New Nightmare is the greatest game to throw up on the Dreamcast to show its capabilities. First off, there's some audio crackles in the opening cutscenes. I don't think they're elsewhere in the game, but the opening cutscene, there's some nasty crackles. And from what I've investigated, that's just how the game is on the Dreamcast. I don't know why. Everything else sounds fine. So this Dreamcast is modified with a DC Digital Hardware 2, which they don't sell anymore. Now they sell the Pixel Gem. I think it's a Retro Gem. I'm not a fan of their whole deal with that. The company that makes those, because they sell a cheaper version and a more expensive version. If you want to get higher resolution upscaling out of these HDMI mods, you have to pay more. And it's just a software license. It's a little shady, but I think the devices are okay. I'm generally speaking not a fan of HDMI mods for consoles. This was the first one I did. I did this before I had any upscalers, any other equipment. I was interested in getting back into doing modifications, and so I bought the board and soldered it in. I'm lucky it went well because I didn't have my magnifier then. And looking at it now, I'm like, ooh, I did, touched it up a little bit, but I'm like, I'm amazed I got this to work. The trouble with HDMI mods and why I would recommend if you want to play on retro consoles on a modern display or for capture is to just get the best quality analog video output you can from the console and feed it into a really good upscaler and then just do it that way. The advantage is you can always just replace that upscaler and it doesn't generally require, sometimes it does, but it doesn't generally require irreversible modifications to the console. Things like the NES, to get RGB output, you have to modify it. Same for the Nintendo 64. I did modify my PC Engine to get nicer S video out of it, but most of the time you can get you get the best output you can from it. Not composite, because it's usually not the best. S video, component, SCART, if you like. SCART's pretty nice, just because it separates out all the signals and you get less crosstalk between stuff. It works really well. Get a good upscaler. You could always replace the upscaler, switch it to a different one. The HDMI mods are fairly permanent. Generally require case modification, generally require modifications to the board that may be irreversible, may cut you out of analog output, some of them do. And generally speaking, broadly speaking, the scaling options you're going to have on the HDMI mod that you install will be weaker than a standalone upscaler will do. So you're better off, in my mind, with that. But I put this together back then. I still haven't gone out and purchased a high quality analog cable for it. I have a couple of options I'm eyeballing. The first thing that struck me about this when I dug it out, because when I first installed this, I didn't have any of my other consoles installed, so I had no comparison. And I hadn't played the regular Dreamcast in a while. And so I plugged it in and I'm like, oh, this all sounds good. Well, now that I have all these other consoles set up and audio set up at certain level that tends to work for all the consoles with a little variation up and down, the audio output on the DC digital is way louder than the analog audio output. It's way louder. And the way the mod works is it's pulling video and audio digitally from the system before it goes through an analog converter. And that is the advantage, the one advantage you have over an internal mod is that you're not upscaling or converting analog video. It's pulling digital video straight off of the processor and then piping that into HDMI. So you can get a lag-free input with that. But if you have a decent upscaler, that's not a huge thing to me anyway. But the audio that it outputs, whatever they're doing in there, it kicks out really hot audio. I even plugged in my analog cables to compare. I even went so far as I found a YouTube video where someone was doing a comparison between different options. And in that video, you can hear the audio difference between the analog converted HDMI and the HDMI board. So I thought I was going crazy when I hooked this up and started testing the system, especially when I heard the crackle. It was oh no, is my mod broken? Is this thing screwed up? What am I going to do now? No, that's just how it is. The other things that you'll find in the hey Reed, what's going on? How's it going? I'm just rambling about Dreamcast stuff. Dreamcast aftermarket modifications, the current state of it. Hopefully you're doing well. So then you've got optical drive emulators. There's a variety of options there. And those replace the optical drive. Generally speaking, you completely remove the optical drive. You put this other thing in there and emulates it, and you just load other games off an SD drive. I prefer that any chance I get. Talked about this before, just because discs fail over time, lasers fail. This just lets me keep all of my games, and I can have multiple games loaded at once. Makes it a lot easier for me. Would you say that I live in the Dreamcast? I just might, Mr. Tingle. I just might. Just chilling that. Nice. So there's a couple options for that. There's a GDEMU, which can be hard to get. There's clones of the GDEMU, which work fine mostly, but are questionable for a lot of reasons. There's the Terra Onion mode. I don't like that company, and I don't trust their stuff, but I've heard they work fine. I keep hearing rumors about one or two people working on new ones, and I'm always on the lookout for new stuff because, maybe it does something better. Maybe it's cheaper, even though I already bought this one. Maybe I want another system. Case in point, like the GameCube. There's several ODEs for that, and now there's a flippy drive, which is, I should be seeing mine in April, which does not require you to remove the optical drive, has Wi-Fi, has all kinds of cool capabilities, and it's built off of like really cheap componentry. So the board itself is like really inexpensive. It's not like a $200 board like a lot of these are. The other thing that people do in the Dreamcast, this is the whole thing. So when you take out the optical drive is the only thing, well, one of two things. It's the only big thing in the system that uses the 12 volt rail. Everything internally is powered off of 5 volts. Even the fan is 5 volts. The optical drive uses the 12 volt rail. The specific type of power supply it uses, if there's no load on the 12 volt rail, that 12 volt regulator, I don't think it's even a regulator. I forget the term for it, but it's a different type of component. If there's no load on it, if there's nothing drawing power on the 12 volt rail, it will tend to generate a lot of heat and then overheat and cause your system to lock up. So first people were saying just disconnect the 12 volt rail, just disconnect it. Nothing uses it. That's not entirely true, because SCART output uses the 12 volt, and you'll lose some video capability. You'll lose some of your options there if you disconnect it. So the next option, which is what I did, was to take a couple of resistors and wire them on the 12 volt, between 12 volt and ground, to just act as a dummy load. And that mostly works. I haven't really tested the thermos on it to see, because now you've got these resistors that will be offing a lot of heat, but it does keep the system stable. So like, oh, okay, I guess that works well enough now. Another thing that people will do is they'll replace the power supply with a DC to DC converter and then move like the main AC DC stuff to an external power brick. And like, that seems like a good idea, but a lot of those things are not well designed, and they'll introduce a lot of other issues into your system. Like one of the big ones that came out, people looked at it and realized the person had just built the circuit off of a reference design for the regulator they used without really like adding any of the other necessary protection circuitry and stuff. They just built like the simplest implementation of it, which is not what you want in there. So it gets to be like a big headache. The Noctua fan is another thing. You can replace the stock fan, which is rather loud and small. Small fans tend to be loud. They generate a lot more noise pushing air. You can replace it with a Noctua fan, a larger fan. And it runs a lot cooler, but it may be hotter. I'm going to try that at some point. I'll probably replace the thermal pads too. For whatever reason, the stock thermal pads are not like the full size of the chip. I don't get it. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in there. What I did do is I installed this DC digital mod, so it's got HDMI output that's scaled up. I'm happy enough with it. I'm happy enough with this. If I ever had to get a new Dreamcast, I wouldn't do it again though. Especially since they don't sell it now. You have to get the retro gem thing, and I'm not a fan. But I did buy the VM2, which is a aftermarket modern clone of the VMU unit. That, much like the Memory Card Pro for the PlayStation 2 that I have huge fans of, it will save your games on an SD card. It'll automatically create a virtual memory card for games. Almost every game that you load up. It doesn't know all of them yet. But also I can plug it into the computer and share the screen on it, which again, this game doesn't do much interesting on it, but some do. Some have interesting stuff on it. So I'll test that out tonight and see. The VMU was very neat. A lot of games had little mini games you could download and play on them. I thought it was a very cool idea. It gobbled batteries like nobody's business. And every time you power it on, you'd have to hear this like horrifying beep. When the battery died, it'd beep at you. If you didn't use it for a couple weeks, it would cause all kinds of grief. There's a lot going on. This is the same thing with the rechargeable battery that keeps the clock in the Dreamcast. If you don't power it on very recently, like, battery just seems to drain out. I don't know what the deal is. Oh well, I rambled and raved on enough. Let me wait for this load screen to kick back around here. So what I'm going to ask of you while I'm playing this is to give me your feedback on the audio. I am not 100% convinced right? That there's not some issue that I am missing. The fact that like I did test and confirm, I plugged in the analog audio output and it sounded fine in an appropriate level. So it is entirely within this DC digital board. I don't know what else I could test on it, but I've tried to turn the volume down on it, but just let me know, you know, like I said, the opening video has some crackles in it. That's normal apparently, but we'll see how the rest of it sounds and see if I need to hold off on further Dreamcast stuff so I get this dug up again. But let's head over to the game screen and we'll check it out. It is rather wild here. This sounds just as good on the analog audio, I will say. It sounds crazy. All right, I'm gonna mute this actually while I do something else. We'll watch this intro video and then we'll look at the manual. It's really intense and it sounded kind of crunched, but everything I've listened to. So then when I haven't played these games in a while, I'm like, did it always sound like this? Is the audio always kind of messed up like this? I haven't heard like any wild crackles or anything.
Alone in the dark.
Alone in the dark. What, Indiana Jones? Yeah, so this was their reboot of Alone in the Dark. Sometimes referred to as Alone in the Dark 4. It's not technically. It is the fourth game, but it's not technically like in series. It's a reboot of the series set in more modern times. So Carnby is now, sexy guy with long hair and a gun. We have two options of who we start with. I will start with the Carnby route. Is who I always start with. And I didn't play on stream when I did Resident Evil 1, or not Resident Evil 1, Alone in the Dark 1. I didn't play as the female character whose name escapes me for the moment. Which it shouldn't, because I just played, she was in the remake, or like the 2024 version, which I really enjoyed, by the way. Because in the original game, there's no difference. There's no difference between them. There's no other ending or anything. It's the same game. Character operates the same. It's 100% the same. This game, I can tell you, the two characters are very different in how they play. This music's just gonna keep going here. All right.
Alone in the dark.
It's a little wild. Let me bring up the manual. You can let me know if this music gets too irritating. I will switch it out with something else while we're going through it. Alone in the Dark, the new nightmare. Edward Carnby, private eye of the paranormal, is back when his best friend Charles Fisk is found dead off the coast of Shadow Island. What a name! Shadow Island. Carnby seeks revenge. Carnby contacts Frederick Johnson and agrees to take over the investigation that led to Fisk's demise. It might sound like it takes a jump to get tentacled. It probably won't be long. I don't know, the little bit I played, like, hadn't really run into anything yet. What's up, Ninjago? Welcome in. How you doing? Well, Johnson introduces him to Aline? Oh, I put the V in there. To Aline? I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce that. I'll listen to it when it comes up. Aline Cedric, a young university professor who specializes in ancient Indian languages. When they refer to Indian, they're talking about Native Americans.
Alone,
which is,
in the dark.
I got to get into that. The mission is to find the 3 mysterious tablets and translate the undecipherable inscriptions. During the flight to the island, it's also revealed that Alien has personal reasons for going to Shadow Island. As the pilot prepares to land, the seaplane is attacked by a strange unknown force. Carnby and Alien have only one way out: parachute to safety. Carnby lands safely in an abandoned yard, but Alien narrowly misses death while landing on the roof of a vast mansion. In the Dark, also 1992 scary. This is the Alone in the Dark from 2001. It was released on PlayStation, Dreamcast, later PC as well. This is the reboot of Alone in the Dark. I did play the original Alone in the Dark 2 years ago? It's been 2 years now. Not 2 full years, but I played it in 2023. Towards the end of 2023. I probably won't stay on this for a whole long, but let's talk about the characters. Edward Carnby, of unknown parentage. Well, there's a mystery. Carnby was placed in St. Andrew's Orphanage by social workers. Carnby now works for an agency founded in 1952 by Charles Fisk, a former member of the top-secret FBI investigative department, Bureau 713. As Fisk and Carnby are experts in the paranormal investigation into the supernatural is the basis of their activities. Are experts in the paranormal... It seems like there should be a comma there. They're experts in paranormal investigation into the supernatural is the basis of their activities. Sound is way too loud. I can crank it down. That's what I'm asking for. I always ask. How is that audio? Like I said, like the digital audio on this is like crazy. Crazy loud. Just came back. I'm not trying to hassle you. I'm not trying to hassle you, Perhendo. I appreciate the feedback. Don't take that the wrong way. Carnby is not interested in convincing skeptics. I'm just gonna mute that. Just silence. It's gonna drive me crazy. Carnby is not interested in convincing skeptics nor raising awareness. His personal mission is to combat the dark forces at work around us, using only his own mortal powers. He does not possess the parapsychological powers to make him supernatural. His real gift lies in his ability to recognize evil at a glance and instinctively knows how to deal with it. That's probably his gun. That's probably what it is. To some, Carnby may appear cold, indifferent, and even obsessive. The few friends he has, however, recognize his integrity and completely trust him. Father unknown, mother unknown. They list his address. Last known address, White House Hotel, Colchester, Massachusetts. Born 1968. Distinguishing features, none. Okay. I think Cedric. Cedric was born in June 30th, 1974, in the Boston suburb of Lexington. She never knew her father, as her mother, Mary, never revealed his identity to her. Mary Cedric returned to France in 1992 after an argument, but Lean elected to stay in Boston to finish her anthropology studies. Uncle, aunts, and cousins unknown. Family, a complete mystery. Distinguishing characteristics, none. That was my controller. Flip-flopping it over. It's got 2 different cables jammed into it. Cedric died in an accident February 1993, and despite extensive research, Lean is yet to discover her father's identity. Eileen proved to be a brilliant student. Her extraordinary... I'm gonna feel like a fool when they actually read her name off and I'm pronouncing it wrong the whole time. Her extraordinary memory, along with her deep intuition and diligence, helped her earn a PhD at the age of 24. She became particularly interested in the study of the Abkhani Indian tribe and the recent discovery of the tribe's writing system, which dates back several thousand years. The discovery, which was attributed to Obed Morton, revolutionized the small world of Indian anthropology. Furthermore, it is also subject of her forthcoming book, which was funded by a research grant. 619 pounds, no distinguishing features. Father unknown, also from Massachusetts. Try to... You haven't seen anything but this one still image of her. At least wait to see. You know what? I've seen it. You'll still have that view once it goes on. Took the fifth like, thank you, Leather. What's up? How you doing? Welcome in. Let's point at Plank with the flesh out, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. Here is instructing us how to put a disc in. Never touch the analog thumb pad or triggers LR while turning the Dreamcast power on. Doing so may disrupt the controller initialization procedure and result in malfunction. If the analog thumb pad or triggers LR are accidentally moved while turning the Dreamcast power on, immediately turn the power off and then on again, making sure not to touch the controller. It is true. If you touch those things when you turn the system on, they'll freak out. Also, the Dreamcast notoriously has a fuse inside the controller port board that you can blow by unplugging or plugging in the controller when the system is on. And it was initially not a self-resetting fuse. I have replaced it with the self-resetting fuse, so I never have to deal with that. I never had that issue myself, but I remember a lot of people having that where they would do something wrong with the controller and it would just blow out the board, all 4 ports. They all run off of one fuse. The whole thing would just die, which sucked. So we move around with the D-pad. The analog is for circular arm movements. So we can shift our flashlight around is mostly it. And we can shoot stuff. We might be able to scale walls. We can examine documents. Notebook. Combine. A lot of this stuff is like, have you played a survival horror game before? Yeah, I'll figure it out. You can save the level you have reached at any stage, but you must possess a charm of saving. Select the charm of saving from the objects menu of the inventory and press the A button. Follow the on-screen instructions to save the game. So we have to find these charms of saving, which is their version of the ink ribbons. Each time you save, you use up a charm of saving. As charms of savings are rare, make sure your saves are really justified. I was just confused with how I got lucky and missed the hit range of a blue shell in Mario Kart 8. You're pretty lucky, unless it targeted somebody else. If you were being targeted by it, that's crazy. If it was targeting somebody else, probably just broke at the right time. Uses a maximum of 12 blocks of free space to save a game. That's great. During the saving process, do not turn off your Dreamcast. Do not open the disk door. And do not disconnect the controller. The save is kept in the controller. That's where the memory card goes on this. Yeah, we can put that away. All right. Disconnect. Do not disconnect my controller. I'm begging you. I cannot afford this. So yeah, here's the VMU. You get real big. That's all it gives us right now. But some games have like a little animated icon on here, a little mini game or something on it. So we'll see if we play some other Dreamcast games in the future. We may see something actually worthwhile on there. Just not now. For whatever reason. All right, get this game audio back. It's pretty obnoxious with it. All right, I'm gonna get my cables adjusted so they're not all fiddling all over the place. Time to drive into the darkness. Target another player, an explosion, that cannon will fuck. I know that much. I was just saying, like, if you're not the one being targeted by it, like, it's lucky to not get hit, depending on how close to the drive you are. If you are the one being targeted by it, that's pretty wild if you can dodge it. You can be done.
In the dark.
Alone in the dark.
Gloucester, Massachusetts, October 30th, 2001.
That-
2100 hours.
Just warning you again, there's some sections of crackling in here and then in the next sequence. Basically, her axiom exploded. That's crazy. You are very lucky, Leather. You're very lucky you didn't get blasted by that then. Bruno Bonello presents an Infogrames production. A Darkworks game.
Condi, this is Fisk. I hope you had a safe trip. Now, I can already hear you ranting, but I've taken on a new case. I know, I promised I'd quit, but I was contacted by a man named Johnson to go to Shadow Island and investigate Obed Morton and the Apcanis writing tablets.
Okay.
Does that ring any bells? Now you understand why I couldn't say no and had to leave right away. I'm going tomorrow.
I don't
I
though.
left some notes on the office desk.
Oh, okay.
See you soon, Condi. Oh, I nearly forgot. If you want to contact Johnson, he's at 555-1495.
Boston Police Department. Name Fisk. First name Charles. Date of birth February 17th, 1944. Presumed date of death October 24th, 2001.
He's dead. Sephiroth. Oh!
Somewhere in the United States, October 31st, 2001.
Hey, I live there.
3 minutes.
Somewhere.
So?
He's got that early 2000s anime boy style.
Barnaby's a loose cannon, but we had no real choice. And the professor?
Professor Eileen Sedrak is convinced that Obed Morton is her... We had no trouble persuading her.
I must have those tablets in their translation. Is that clear, Johnson?
Perfectly, sir.
The Kingpin at work. So does Eileen. I don't know why I was pronouncing so weirdly. Oh no!
Miss Sedrak? Eileen? Wake up.
What? Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Here. You'll probably need this. Do you have your radio?
Yes, I have it.
Eileen. When we get to the island, for your safety, you'd better stay close to me.
My safety? Is there any danger? I was hired to authenticate the translation of the Afghanistones. I will be working with Professor Morton.
Okay.
My best friend died because of those tablets. He was killed on Shadow Island. And I swear I'm gonna find whoever did it.
Toward it, I'm crackling.
I'm very sorry. Listen, I know Professor Morton's reputation. He's a scientist, a great researcher.
Well, to me, he's just another suspect.
Yeah, the lips are,
Getting close. Shadow Island.
just a little bit off. I think this video was probably made for a different console or setup and like badly converted. I don't know if this was like, it is a French company, but I don't know that this was released initially in another language. They could have recorded it all in français for all I know. What is he shooting at? Whee! I'm just saying, it's a French company. It could have been made in French. Yeah, the crackling should abate when the cutscene's over. I don't know that occurs anywhere else. I didn't hear any of it during normal gameplay, and everyone that I talked to that also owns this game is like, yeah, it does that. Sephiroth is, man, no one could disagree with me. I don't know, like, why does he look like that? Well, it was 2001. This was the style of the time. Characteristic: owns a double barrel gun. Eileen Sedrak. Characteristic: father unknown. That's her only characteristic, that she doesn't know who her father is. Carnby doesn't know who either of his parents are, but instead of mentioning that, they mention that he owns a gun. Like, what is Carnby in the Leon Kennedy era? Yeah, this is what they would have been going for at the time. Like, we got to get some of that Resident Evil money. Except for all, this is Gino of Final Fantasy. Overrated. Ooh. Favorite characteristic: not knowing my father. So this was the big difference. They could have made it clearer here, but if you choose to play as Eileen, she doesn't have a gun. I don't know if she ever gets one. You just have to use a flashlight. Carnby has a gun. I'm going to start with Carnby, not just because he has a gun, and that's just, I usually
In the dark.
do the Carnby route. Our daddy's a monster, right? It probably. But by that logic, like, both of his parents could be horrible monsters. So there's my flashlight. I can shake it all around. Pretty good lighting, you know, for the time, right? In my mind. Unfortunately, that means we don't get to use the analog stick. for movement. It's all D-pad. Which way do I go here? Go either way. We can shoot. I got anything? I can call people. Okay. We got a phone. We got a map. Okay. 36 bullets. All right. What we got here? Flashlight, walkie-talkie, first aid kit, charm of saving. So at least it starts us out with one charm of saving. Split. Can I split stuff? Listen to that heartbeat. YouTube really censors the word gun. I guess so. Lucky charm, mate. Hey, what's up, Nova Phoenix? Yeah, the charm of saving. If you aren't familiar with the game or weren't here for when I was reading the manual a little bit earlier, it's basically like the ink ribbons in Resident Evil. You have to use them. You expend them to save. However, I think I could save them wherever with that. Like, has people ever seen my life? Yeah. Well, it's a double-barreled revolver. That's his characteristic. He has a double-barreled gun. Came home pretty late before 4 today. Ah. Well, you're home now. At least I assume. Yeah. I assume I'm reading that correctly. Your day is done, I would hope. Documents. Map of Shadow Island. Fisk's notebook. Consult. My interest in Shadow Island goes back to the period when I worked for the Bureau 713. The director, Christopher Lamb, gave me the case investigating Obed Morton, a young anthropology professor born on the island. Obed Morton, the island, the Amerindians? I don't know if that's proper. And a number of events of varying trauma all seem to be somehow linked by some dark secret. Bureau 713 was officially charged with observation, containment, and undermining of small groups of communists and their sympathizers who were acting or likely to act within the territory of the United States. That is a long-ass sentence. 2 barrels, 2 chambers, 1 hammer. Unplayable. You can make it work. What it is there's like a small hammer adapter underneath the hammer that hits both of them. I just made that up. I really don't know. However, I quickly understood that Christopher Lamb had a, let us say, more personal idea of the Bureau's mission. Lamb, a mysterious and manipulative character, seemed to be almost obsessed with the occult, the paranormal, and magic. I can't say that I ever really understood his true objectives. There should have been some punctuation there. But the reports that were sent to him, and which sometimes came through my desk, were more often concerned with a group of Satanists here or there, or such and such a sacrifice, or even this or that voodoo bewitchment, than about the movements of the communist agent saboteurs that finally proved so inoffensive. The Bureau 713 itself seemed to develop this atmosphere of mystery. Everything became compartmentalized. We were cut off from one another. Contacts between agents themselves were becoming rare. However, the means at Lamb's disposition seemed bottomless. I can't believe that Lamb could have carried out such sweeping operations without some support from very high places. The number and diversity of the cases we were taking up didn't stop rising during the 5 years I spent at the Bureau. It was in 78, during my last 6 months there, that Lamb asked me to write up a report on Obed Morton. The man had what it takes to arouse interest. There's like this. I've come to expect spellings like magic. Yeah, if it was a little bit older, or this guy actually like cared about the supernatural, he'd probably write it that way. I am like big grammar. I used to, when I worked at a university, I always get the school paper and red pen that thing like crazy because it just drives me nuts. Like, you have this sentence there that like there clearly should be a period after magic because it's a different sentence. Otherwise it reads, and magic I can't say that I ever really understood its true objectives. Like, it just doesn't read properly. Gamers back then had interesting ways of writing dialogue and lore. we're in like the crossroads here where like it still happens, right? But in a time period where space was no longer an issue, because you used to have to keep all of this stuff confined to the manual or an extra book or something that came with it, unless you were on the computer. But console games largely had like space constraints. Now, the Dreamcast is not like the first disk-based system. PlayStation had this, but coming off of like a lot of older games where you had to be a lot tighter with your words, with your word count, because there just wasn't space for the words on the game. And now they're like, we can just fit a whole fucking novel in there. Like, please don't. You don't need that. Go back to being tight with your word count. You could do better than 3 letters to signify the name of a spell. That's confusing. But there's like a wide sweep between that and this. Crash Bandicoot came in like 3K under the size limit. Yeah, it's crazy to think about. I mean, even discs had size limits. And the size limits weren't like magically taken away just by having bigger discs, because a lot of that would be used by audio. Audio took up a lot of space because it was like, well, we've got CDs, we want CD quality audio. That ate up a lot of space on the discs. But text is like, in this format, is relatively small. It's not like it used to be in the old cartridge-based systems. Gonna look? All right. Well, good to see you. Always, lookers are always welcome. Where was I here? So, Obed Morton had what it takes to arouse interest. Longest style, 800-word bibliography about the internet. That's like a big bibliography. Jeez. That's pretty crazy though. Like what were you capturing about the internet? There's so much there to grab onto. The last child of one of the most powerful families of the Boston aristocracy. Really? Is there aristocracy in Boston? Wow, okay. Morton was one of the youngest professors at Massachusetts. At 24, he had written a brilliant doctorate. His studies on the Abcanis tribe are remarkable for their clarity and profundity. Very quickly, however, his scientific work seemed to get infected with a personal involvement that undermined his objectivity. During one of his classes, he shared with his students the fabulous archaeological discoveries that his grandfather, Jeremy Morton, had made on Shadow Island, a Morton family possession since the beginning of the 19th century. We just own a whole island. You call it Shadow Island. You couldn't give it like a brighter name there. It's just all 800 of the internet. We got it all 800 of them. If you go back far enough, you could squeeze what was actually out on the internet into a much smaller space. It used to be way smaller, little teeny tiny internet. Innovation techniques developed and what led to the creation of modern artificial intelligence, which is the web. The name needs work. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's good if you want to keep people away, but like, who named it that? A few years later, to a packed floor of half-amused, half-worried colleagues, he gave a demonstration of the magical properties of a charm he had found in the island's system of tunnels. He was persuaded that the charm enabled the wearer to retain a precise and clear memory of the events he lived. More than once, he evoked the worlds of darkness, a kind of hell on earth, which, if we believe him, is the origin of all the evil that has come to the world since the arrival of modern man. His whole work in the last few years for the university has been consecrated to the translation... Consecrated? Is that the right? I don't think that's the right word. To the translation of ancient symbols on a few pieces of bark. All this was the cause of a fierce argument I had with Lamb. I failed to see what this Obed Morton and Shadow Island had to do with the Bureau's mandate. Lamb immediately demanded my resignation and obliged me to sign a ridiculously strict contract of confidentiality. The talking down that followed contained more threats than advice. That led me to do a little investigating of my own into Lamb. The least one can say is that he has covered his tracks. Christopher Lamb was born in 1938 in Kassa, Hungary. When his father was shot for war crimes in 1946, his family immigrated to the United States with a borrowed name. A powerful network, including many of his father's old friends, gave him a lift up the ranks in a number of para-government agencies specializing in the fight against communism. In 1971, he became director of the highly secret Bureau 713. The Bureau was involved in a number of dodgy operations, black ops stuff in American territory, but also in a number of friendly countries. Surrounding himself with a personal guard of ultra-nationalist militants, Lamb became a veritable state within a state. He was untouchable. The congressmen who had been calling for the closure of Bureau 713 after the fall of the Berlin Wall seemed to have given up. Rumors talk of pressure on them and their families. Lamb was the victim of a suicide attack by a left-wing activist. As a souvenir, he is paralyzed at the neck. It's just a hypothesis, but it seems to me that Lamb and Obed Morton got in touch about the tablets the billionaire had used at his conferences. Morton has been known to associate them with a kind of apocalypse in which the darkness will walk the earth. No doubt Lamb sought in another opportunity to increase his power. From this time, I have kept only a charm. I know nothing of its role or significance. Okay. Oh, thank you. That really clarifies things for me. It looks like a delicious pizza that someone has placed Monopoly houses on. We got quite a locale here. They've indicated north. It's very helpful. It's one bad lamb. Examine. A rough map of Shadow Island. Johnson gave it to me just before our departure. A small bloodstained notebook. It appears to have been in water a long time. Customized revolver. Let's examine it. My good old double-barreled dual-cylinder revolver. It fires 2 bullets simultaneously. Whoo! Let's get a good look at it here. Yeah, I don't... Let's see where the bullet's firing from. Right, that chamber. I mean, I guess the hammer... The hammer would have to activate, like, another, like, hammer something for this to work. J-Money's right. This is very, very odd. It's magic jump. Oh, okay. Well, that explains it. You know, if it doesn't make sense, a wizard did it. Oh, my flashlight turned off. Right. Let's get out of here. What's over here? Gonna make sure to shine our flashlight around to look for anything that stands out. The gate is secured with a combination padlock. I don't have the code. Let me guess. Okay. Oh my God, what was that? What the hell was that? All right. Was that a man? It was man-shaped. There were 2 of them. Uglier than hell.
Carnby, answer me, please.
Hey!
Aline, are you okay?
How could I be okay? What was that thing? What the heck's going on here?
At the moment, I've got no idea.
Listen, I want out of
So they
here
gave up on the
right
lip syncing.
Look, don't panic. I'll think of something. Where exactly are you?
now. On the roof of some kind of manor. I nearly got myself killed. I'm really scared. Please do something.
I landed in some woods about 100 yards from the manor. Can you see me?
See you? How could I? Help me, for Christ's sake. Turn on your flashlight.
Yes. Here's me!
Hey, I can see you now.
Okay, I see you too. Here's what we'll do. Try and get inside the manor, then find a place to hide. I'll
Okay.
come looking for you.
How long will that take?
I don't know. As little time as I can.
What?
Aline, I'll come for you. And that's a promise.
Hurry.
How am I supposed to know how long it's going to take? Really, Aline? Really? Oh, spooky music. So when you start the game as a lean, you start on the roof of the building and you just walk for a little bit till you find a window you can climb in, right? And you climb in a window and you're like, all right, I'm in the house, I'm safe. And then you take one step forward and you realize you're in someone's bedroom and they're in bed and they're just staring at you like, excuse me, what are you doing in my home? They just sat there and watched, because it doesn't trigger until you actually like walk further into the room. So you can just sit there forever. Blood. You can just sit there forever, like waiting for her to respond. Good God. Trees seen better days. It's all the shadow. See, the trees need sunlight.
God.
Oh, damn. This man's arm is gone.
No, don't move. Don't move.
Leave me be. I'm gonna die.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
Who did this to you?
This island is a hellhole. Not men. Filthy beasts. Flee. Get out of here any way you can.
How did you get here?
The boat. Last shipment. He shot everyone.
Oh, okay.
Look, just try to stay calm. You've got a gun. I'm leading you some bullets. I'll go and find help.
But you'll die like everyone else.
His arm's been ripped off. I'm pretty sure you can't just put a rag on that and be okay.
I'll be back.
We got the X-Files. Oh, there's a thing over here. Look at the thing. You take a small bronze key. No stapler. You could, well, no, this doesn't have a breach on it. You ever seen that? I think that was in the John Carpenter's Vampires, where like a guy keeps, like 2 or 3 times in the movie, he fires off a couple rounds from a gun and then shoves the heated up barrel or breech of the gun into his wound to cauterize it. It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, I mean he's got no arm. So he's not gonna make it. We can't do anything for him. I could just put him out of his misery. Thinking back how my lower right arm got ripped off. Lucky it wasn't my shooter arm. Oh. Well, now hold on now. Tremix, Dante, and Leon Kennedy.
God.
Oh, he appears to be gone. God. I think he's just gone. He's in the shadows now, I guess. All right, well, we got a key. He's just, you know, Dion Conte, your totally normal hero. The door is locked. Use the key. Belongs to the woods now. He's a meat monster now. All his dreams came true. Hey, look, some ammo. Oh no! No, the dogs! Oh! Ooh, man, something. Something's hungry. Oh God, no. Oh, please, no. Oh, geez. Box of magnesium bullets. Wait, is that? Nine millimeter magnesium bullets. So I do have magnesium bullets. Like, they're all magnesium. Okay. Uh-oh. Where are these dogs at? Oh, maybe that was a bad idea. Don't. Oh, I saw that thing heading up that way. I hear something. I don't like the sound of it. Let's go this way. Let's go check this out. Was it Euclid, was it? I hope not. Using bullets when you want all the sound of flash but no penetration. You're just looking to burn some stuff. Like they're just putting these out here like a bunch of Reese's Pieces. And I keep falling for it. Oh, Jesus! Oh, okay. Well, as long as they're not after me. Ooh, 2 boxes of bullets. They're giving me a lot of bullets. Doesn't bode well for me. Hey! What we got here? Another first aid kit. Anything else around here? No, okay. We're good. What's up, Sky? Boss fight coming. Could be. I may need to use my my one save. I was hoping to find like another. It's making all that noise. Hoping to find another save soon. I don't know if I should use this. Welcome, Scott. How you doing? I've only got the one. That's competitive Indian origin. I can use it to save my progress at any moment. Should I save now? I haven't done that much. No, I'm not gonna save. It would be annoying to have to walk through those cutscenes again. That's about it. Oh, Jesus! Oh, kind of automatically locks onto him. That's good. I don't think there's a reload button, which kind of blows. TBH. They gave me all those bullets because I'm gonna need all of them to shoot these dogs, apparently. Dun 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 dun. Oh! No, not that.
You have no idea. I forgot to tell you. I met an old woman. I believe she's Obed's mother.
Okay.
She's half crazy. She says she's not seen him for the last 3 days.
Anything else?
I believe Obed Morton is on the island. But everything I've seen curdles my blood. It nearly drove me out of my mind.
Yeah. Well, what else?
Is that your only reaction? Or maybe you want me to carry out the entire investigation for you?
If you're gonna react like that.
I'll react whichever way I want to. Over.
Let's see. Does this have subtitle options? What's that mono? No subtitle options. Okay. I don't know why I was on mono. That's very weird. Spare one of those wild dogs for kaiju. Man, I gotta eat, you know. I can't be sparing these dogs. I mean, I gotta live. Oh, I was confused. Like, I only fired 3 times. Why am I down 6 bullets? Because it's shooting 2 bullets at a time. So these dogs take. Oh! Oh! The dogs take 6 bullets to kill. Oh boy! Well, that's not good. Well, no wonder they gave me so many bullets. These dogs are just eating all my bullets here. Back it up. Take a look. The dog. So make sure I'm not missing any other ammunition drops. Okay. I like these fixed camera angles. So far. Very interesting angles. Oh! Jeez. Dun, 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 dun. How's my health? We're green. Okay. Ba-ba-bum. No. Coloration made it look like it was a thing. It was not a thing. Oh, look at these frogs. I like some frogs. I think I hear something walking. Oh, that's cool. What a throwback. Because they've done that in like... They did it in the first one. They did it in the third one. I don't think they did it in the second one. They've done that like window shot in many of them. Oh, God. Oh, something's eating. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like I don't want to do that. Oh, okay.
Carnby? Carnby, come in.
What's going on?
Things. Terrifying things. Shadows. Living shadows.
Oh.
Aline?
It's awful. Come and get me. I'm begging you. Come quick.
Aline! Aline! Shit.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe she found a gun. Yep, find another one in the courtyard. Yep. You don't want to criminally ruin his little statues of frogs. There's eldritch stuff afoot. Yep. Shadows on Shadow Island? No way. I loved her earlier call where she's like, I saw some things. Crazy things. They almost made me lose my mind in the calmest way possible. I just about went totally insane looking at these things. This place is very, very terrifying. I am scared out of my mind. Oh! Oh God, this thing don't want to die. Jesus, my bullets were useless. I think that's meant to tell me what my current health is. Is that correct? Oh, we're in Browntown now, baby. Well, we've got some shamblers. Who's screaming? Why are you screaming? Oh boy. Do you want to activate this valve? Not yet. Like, what is this? What is this for, even? I don't like when you come up to like a valve and it's like you don't even know what this valve is about. You're like, why am I activating the valve? There is surely a way. Okay. I fill this up with water, I guess. Doop, doop, doop. Yes, activate the valve. Maybe we should save. I'm starting to think I should save. I have encountered like actual enemies who almost murdered me, and I've traversed far enough. Oh Lord! Oh, I'd rather not. Hi, my drippings with goo. Oh, this looks beautiful. This looks great. All right. Free. Save complete. Okay. What's up, Honor Chaos? How's it going? An odd-looking valve here. Just says contraption control the flooded underground. Yeah. You always find like switches and valves, and it's like, what does it do? Why would I need it? You hate when you find a switch and you haven't seen anything that you might need to switch for, and it's like, I don't know if this is bad. Classic gamer logic. Yeah. There's like a water pit, and like you're gonna do that. The sewers, yeah, these are probably more of an aqueduct situation. Still rank and gross. Welcome on Chaos. Good to see you. How you doing? Oh, ain't no running in this filth. Ugh. Huh. Huh. You can double tap backwards to spin around quickly. Which I appreciate. This is a nice looking environment. I mean, the water is nothing to write home about, right? Like, it's a pretty... They've just taken the model of Carnby and shoved it into the ground and then put this little effect by it. But you know what? It's pretty convincing. It's all right. I've seen worse. Oh. I'm a little concerned. We got some holes here. Oh my God! Oh no! Oh God! Oh my God! Oh! I'd like it if you would just die, weird ghost alligator demon thing. Oh no! Ah! I need to reload. Okay. Can I kill it, or am I just throwing my bullets away? All right, I think I may be dead. Maybe did. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he did. Ghost Gator is Wiley. Dr. Wiley? Again? Is the way to dispatch a nosy investigator be to rig a trap to a statue missing eyes. Guaranteed he's going to put jewels in them. Oh, yeah. All you got to do is lace the jewels with contact poison. Just lay out like random objects like that. Like, the statue looks interesting. That just fall over dead. Looks like it was poisoned, but by what? Should probably reload. Oh, I got hurt real bad. Well, hey, we're getting out of here now. Do you want to climb the ladder? Hell yeah. The interview film poison, yes. Oh, I gotta manually do it. You can't just. What are you gonna ask me if I want to climb it, and then I gotta sit here and like pedal the cranks? Is there anything hiding down here? Okay. Oh, there's something there. Get it. Oh, is that a save thing? That's a save thing, isn't it? You take a charm of saving. Hooray! It's a little... It looks... Maybe that's nothing. Oh, it's just a door. Okay, I thought I was going to have to do something. Hello? Shadow beasts? Is that a coffin? That's a coffin, isn't it? Ooh, a thing. A first aid thing. Yes. Formalin residue. 4 million residues. Phosphorus cartridges. Magnesium bullets. Ooh. I think those phosphorus cartridges must be for something else. Why am I hearing owls? Is there an owl inside? A box of phosphorus cartridges for the triple-barreled shotgun. Why I gotta have so many barrels? What's wrong with 2 barrels? It's like, look, we got a 2-barrel revolver. You can't just put a double-barrel shotgun. It's got to have more. It's got to have more. And funny they didn't contrive some mechanic for saving. Like, you save with this amulet. Don't ask. Yeah, no, it's just. No, these charms will protect you. I think it's. So if we're reading back in the that guy's writing, the Professor Obed had a charm. All right, this is their explanation for it. So they actually do explain in the game. He had a charm which he claimed allowed for perfect recall of all events that had transpired, right? So the charm is recording all of your deeds. Now, why that, like, you can come back to this, like, it's you didn't die. You're just, like, remembering, like, oh, I remember where I was. Which is... Well, I'm laughing because it's basically the ink ribbon. What is the deal with the ink ribbon? You're writing You're writing a report of what you have encountered up to that point in Resident Evil. So when you're reloading saves in Resident Evil, you are flipping back 4 pages in the report. It's like, no, wait, let me read this again. You're thumbing through pages of a typewritten report. You are experiencing the story after the fact, essentially. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about that? I don't want to be mean like you, but you never thought about that. But think about it. In Resident Evil, you're saving by typing up your experiences on a typewriter with the ink ribbon, which essentially means that you are not actually in real time, like in present day, controlling the character. You are actually playing a visual novel, if you will. You're just reading the police report and imagining these events in your head by virtue of how it saves. And in this game, you are experiencing your own memories of them with this amulet. You are in some future date holding this amulet going, I remember when I was in the sewer and the ghost shark tried to eat me. Triple barrel shotgun. Toast must know about it. Yeah, it's just like the most like over the top. Like it's got to be cool, right? It's got to be cool. Do you want to open the casket? Hell yeah. What's the worst that can happen? We're going to find out what's the worst that can happen.
No.
Oh, no. It's just a key. I thought I saw a body, but it turned out it was just a key. The gilded key. You know, you could like, just like any kind of flimsy piece of metal, you could pick locks like that. Those kind of locks are like extremely easy. Right? Nothing to them. You don't need a lot of skill to pull that off. I'm just saying. It's kind of goofy. The door. Is there something this way? Is there just a gate? This gate is locked. Okay. Bottled up. We ain't locked no more. What's this way? Is this door locked? The door is locked. Do you want to look through the spy hole? I feel like we're going to get stabbed in the face, but let's do it. I can't control it. It looks like a tunnel. Okay. Well, that was interesting. There's something over there. Bump, 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 bump. Was that?
Carnby?
Oh,
Carnby, answer me.
it's a mirror.
Aline, I thought you were dead.
I did too. I'm not cut out for this kind of place. I want this to stop right now.
I understand.
Understand? You understand? You don't understand anything. I don't know what you, Johnson, or Professor Morton want of me, but I'm asking for this nightmare to stop right now.
Aline, get a grip on yourself. Where are you?
In some room, but I can't get to you. One of the doors is locked, and I can crack the other one, but there's some heavy object blocking it.
Okay.
When I think it's Obed Morton who locked me in here, and I wanted to help him.
Don't move. I'll come free you.
Is that the best you can do?
Yes, that's the best I can do.
Well, okay then. Hurry up.
Like, I don't like this lady, but maybe we'll have a different perspective when we play her side of the story. It's like, I want this nightmare to end. Turn it off. Turn it off, Carnby. It's like, he's not doing anything. He's here the same as you are. Why won't you make it stop? Look at Shadow just flipping out there. But also, I just want to point out, look at this. A functional mirror, right? A functional mirror. Look, it even reflects the light. Right? RoboCop couldn't have functional mirrors. When this game on a Dreamcast from 2001 did it with scraps in a cave. Oh God, no! Oh! I didn't know I was back in it. Oh, please. No, please. Oh! These things seem to... I mean, they take a lot of bullets. Let's get in a better position here where I can actually see what's going on. Oh God! I'm just trying to reload. Oh! Good God! Those first aid kits are not that helpful. I keep hitting the wrong button. Hey, there's another charmer saving. Means we can save. I can turn lights on and off. I guess is important. A kerosene lamp. Probably just a reverse clone, also with the flashlight shining on the mirror, but still a nice effect. Yeah, but you know what? I care more about the fact that it's there and it works and it produces a nice effect than like whether or not like it's technically actually a reflection. Because it's like Resident Evil on the PlayStation 1 has mirrors that work, but that's exactly how they did it, the same way. It's just a clone. But they could have done that in RoboCop. I'm just saying, with our fancy, fangled new highfalutin tech.
Aline, any more news?
I'm here waiting for you. What are you doing?
I can't find the room in which you say you're locked up.
It can't be that tough. I'm upstairs. There's a staircase in the lobby.
Okay, I'll head over there. Thanks.
Hurry up.
Getting sassy. With all this like newfangled stuff going on, we can't create functional mirrors in modern video games is disappointing to me. Is that... y'all see that? Like scratch marks here? Aha! HM. Okay. Oh yeah, it's definitely a clone. Look at how it's kind of... No, I guess we're just kind of seeing the frame through it. That's a weird... It just looks off. Okay. Nothing to say about any of this. His fixed gaze sends shivers. His fixed gaze not sends, shivers down the spine. On the table is a map of the island, and behind him is a strange statue. There seems to be a locking mechanism. Oh, come on, man. Wait, one editor could look through this before you punch it in the game and be like, oh, you're missing some letters here. There's a metallic plate But it is blank. Okay. And this. Surely an explorer. He is carrying objects, bandolier style. In the background, a ship is caught in the ice. There seems to be a locking mechanism. But it is blank. What is he holding? Is that maybe a scientist carrying a curious object that looks like a gun? Like a future gun? Did he come from the future? Some sort of code piece? Yeah, I assume so. Carrying a curious object. It looks like an astronomical telescope. Oh, okay. That's how I hold my telescopes. Like I'm preparing for the recoil when I blast my eyes with the light of million-year-old stars. Seems very lacking mechanism. There's a metallic blink, but it is blank. Okay.
Hey, I can hear you. Can you see what's blocking the door?
I think it's just a chest of drawers.
Well, then push it aside.
Listen, lady, I'm puzzling out here, all right? This portrait is quite recent. It exudes a strange melancholy. The character resembles the statue on the first floor. There appears to be a locking mechanism. It's blank. Okay, so we got kind of... We know we're going to need an HM to go there. Which way do you go? Ah, push it. Push it real good. Boop. Push it real good. Use a 12-gauge telescope.
At last. I want you to tell me what's going on.
I don't know yet, but I do love your new outfit. Makes you look less, you know...
Yes, I know.
Here, I got your stuff.
I don't know.
Thanks. What about my jacket?
Whoever locked you up in here probably thought it matched his hair. Listen, I should never have agreed to let you come along.
I have my own reasons for being here.
I don't like...
Were you able to talk with Obed Morton?
I have a lot of problems with
were
this.
you?
I'm not so sure. I have this feeling that there's more than one Obed Morton.
It's way too dangerous. We have to find a safe place for you where you can hide and wait for me.
Listen, Carnby. You know as well as I do that the safest place is at least 2 hours away by plane. I haven't done too bad up till now, and I sure don't intend to spend whatever time I have left doing nothing. I want to know. Just before, I heard this voice above us.
Okay.
There's a trap door. If you help me, I can reach it.
Oh?
Why not stick together?
You and I don't have the same goals. Remember what you told me in the plane. Come on, give me a hand.
What if I were to say no?
You're not the type to say no.
Does it look as much like I was helping her as if she did attack me? I don't like how Carnby's holding his gun, probably with the finger on the trigger while he's gesturing at her. Like, what are you doing here? Oh, God, I'm so sorry. No, it's dangerous. Just ask Thomasina. Yeah. Sometimes you don't want to know. An Indian posing in front of an underground door framed by two monumental statues. Here's the thing. What's this? What's this? Bum, 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 bum. A. Oh, no. Reading January 13th, 1963. Today I am 10 years old and Mummy fell off her horse. Oh, I totally picked the wrong voice. The old man voice. Today I am 10 years old and Mummy fell off her horse. She says she saw a big shadow jump up in front of her, which made Sultan rear up. Daddy made a doctor come from the mainland. He says Mummy won't ever walk or see anymore. I wonder what it's like to be blind. I try closing my eyes, but it isn't the same because I know I can open them again. Grandpa Jeremy made a new machine. It's not like all the other ones. It doesn't do much of anything, but it is very funny. You can make photographs that move with it. He told me again never to go near the gate. When I said that Obed and I discovered it when we were playing in the ruins of the fort, he got really angry. I know Grandpa Jeremy can open it up. Maybe someday he'll show me. June 21st, 1973. Grandpa Jeremy died this morning. Father's sorrow doesn't seem great. Grandpa Jeremy never told me how to open the gate. When I asked him, he told me that if my desire was true, then I would find a way. Father has forbidden us from going to the fort. He has even changed the combination of the lock to the gate on the bridge. If only he realized. Father is afraid of the creatures of darkness. I'm certain of it. He is a coward. He doesn't trust the weapons Grandpa Jeremy made. He said we were going to leave the island and that it was time we started living a normal life. I think Mother agrees with him. I don't want to live anywhere but here. The world of men revolts me with all its triviality. Their preoccupations are so crude. Man is so vain. Grandpa left me a letter and half a photo of us in front of the gate. I can't even remember when he took it. There's a number written on the back, but I can't do anything with it. It's not the code of the control board in the library. Why are they all so afraid of the shadows of the night? I know one day I will learn to speak their language. I know that one day I will pass into the world of darkness, and then nobody will be able to tell me what I can or can't do, or what is good and what is evil. Whoa! Connection's tanking out here. Got some buffering coming in. Should kick back momentarily. April 18th, 1992. It's a big day. The construction of my laboratory is nearly finished. I really needed to open up new vistas for my research. Obed is terrorized, but what can this pale reflection of a man understand? The lords of darkness are with me. By digging the underground gallery that leads to the tunnel to the sacrificial chapel, I have discovered another way to get to the gate. So I won't have to clear Grandpa Jeremy's path that my idiot father made inaccessible. As soon as I get my hands on that translation, I'm so impatient. And let's hope that Eden Shaw doesn't get it into his head to start telling me how to behave again. I have never understood his real motivations. Grandpa Jeremy held him in high esteem. But I know he is on the wrong side of the shadow. That when the moment comes, he will try everything to stop me from succeeding. I know that when the time comes, I'll have to neutralize him. Him too. March 2nd, 1995. I have just reread a few pages of my notebook, and I realize just how right I have always been. Father should never have gotten between us and our destiny. But in the end, he has been much more helpful to me than he would ever have believed. I have made great progress in the translation of the tablets. A new world is going to open before me. It bothers me little that Obed profits from my accomplishments in order to win himself honors in high society. One day, my brother will find a wife and have children. Then what? Then he will return to Shadow Island to fulfill his fate. I don't have the luxury of all that time to waste. We live in immense danger. But what of it? We Mortons have lived with danger for over a century. We have mastered it and learned how to tame it. Obed is a sniveling coward just like the others. Grandpa Jeremy left me several leads, but I still don't understand why he never confided the secret of the gate to me. No doubt he thought that I didn't deserve it. I still need raw materials. I've made so much progress since my last attempt. Oh, Father, I would never have believed that you would one day be so close to divinity. Perfect fusion is within my grasp. July 8th, 2000. While I was foraging through Obed's affairs, I found definitive proof that he has not only betrayed me, but the whole of the Morton family history. The letter Lamb sent him leaves me in no doubt. More raw materials, but this time fresh. He's got to be talking about, like, people and bodies and so forth. Delicious bodies. Internet. The internet is not being kind at the moment. There's Jesus, dropping down the. Come on, OBS. It's like sort of trying, but not really trying. Here, right here. Man, this sucks. I'm just getting into it. The internet decides, like, hey, what if I died? What if I just failed? That was weird. Why won't you go away? Welcome back. I wish it was fully back. It's trying real hard to catch up here. So it's going to be a little bit behind on the chat. So let it play out for a little bit here. See if it catches back up. We'll go for a little bit longer before I call it, but I just the usual streamer things where either the ISP or OBS or this computer or whatever is just deciding, like, what if we just gave you no access? See, it's sending a lot to try and catch up, so probably gonna be a little bit behind, but let's carry on just a taster. I don't know why that window kept popping back up. It looks like it might be stabilizing out here. All right. Let's listen to this delightful tape. All right, I think we're okay now.
I have always wondered about the circle of stones located in the moors. When I would ask Edenshaw about it, he always remained very vague. I now think it's some kind of ritual calendar used to determine various astronomical events.
Okay.
I have started building a planetarium that will be used in conjunction with the Circle of Stones.
Okay.
All this seems linked to the gate, to the opening of the gate, and to the ritual of the 7 statues.
Okay.
Edenshaw was very surprised. It seems he had not thought them related. I therefore talked him into performing the ritual of his ancestors.
Okay.
I know his weakness and how to use it. He wanted to convince me of his powers as a witch doctor. Even he acted out of pride. I recorded him while he spoke the sacred words of his tribe. He was standing before one of the steels, and the direction in which he pronounced the incantation seemed an important part of the ritual. But nothing happened. The time has not yet come, is what he said, justifying himself.
Okay, interesting. Why is that audio so quiet? Why is that audio so much quieter than everything else? This game really needs subtitles. Land of the Free, home of the bad internet. It ain't called Land of the Free anymore, you know. Yeah, internet is, it's a frequent complaint of mine that the internet is just not that hot out here. But this could be anything. This could be anything. Killed another mouse. Oh no! I'm to trap out the garage mouse, but do it anyway. Yeah. See that? You can't. You just can't. You can't get too worried about it. It sucks when you're trying to. Since I stopped messing around with humane traps because, like, not all the time, but enough of the time, they just end up getting caught in it and getting crushed. So I just go straight to the death traps. I'm just like, look, I can't help you. One of us has to live. And for right now, it's going to be me. It is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. But like, because I've dealt with this like with like all kinds of critters, right? You get like my dad was like battled with like groundhogs for decades, right? And he get these big live cages and catch them. And I'm like, well, what do you do with it then? It's like, well, we drive it out somewhere and drop it off. And it's like, that doesn't solve anything. It's just gonna find its way back, and they always did. And you know what really kept the groundhogs away? He has a road going behind his house, and sometimes the groundhogs would get hit by cars out there, and then they wouldn't return because they would be crushed in the road. And that's sad, but like at least they weren't digging giant tunnels into his foundation. We really can't, like, without making radical changes in how we live, we can't really coexist with a lot of nature. No rat kings near Jum. You ever seen a rat king? Do you ever familiar with like the term rat king, which is where a bunch of rats like are in close proximity and their tails get tangled together and they will eventually starve to death because they just become trapped together. And that is what is called a rat king. Little trivia there. That's a real thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, rodents, they like to live in small spaces, and sometimes the population density gets high enough that like they can become entangled with each other. I don't know how much of that's overblown and how much of it is like a sideshow carnival thing, but like I read that like it can happen with a high enough population density. They'll just go nuts. That would just be. See, you're saving those mice from becoming the Rat King, which sounds fun, but is actually nightmarish. No rat wants to wear that crown for reals. Is this also a door? I feel like it will be. I'm still laughing inside about like. Oh, I can turn the light off. But do I want to? I think there's something behind that mirror. It's a bell. Can I ring this bell? Let me ring that bell. Ring that bell. It is a door. Heavy is the crown of the Rat King. That's like 12 rats heavy. Well, I feel like there's still probably maybe more to explore up there, but I'm already headed this way, so why not? Why not travel deeper? Well, I'm sure you're pointing that thing, man. It's not safe. What do we got going on down here? God, how do I get out of here? Okay. Okay, that was a very confusing perspective for me. Ooh! Piece of candy. Gimme. Can I please pick that up? Pick it up! There we go. Like, how I get that? This door seems sealed up. Do you want to look through the spy hole? Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, I want to look through that. Pick it up. Hey, what's up, Crooked Gamer? What's happening? How's it going? Welcome in. I would like to look through the spy hole. We got some cool science business going on in there. Why does it kick me out so quick? I want to look at the science biz. All right. Well, I got a save thing, so we can save. I don't know how rare those things really are. The manual said they're rare, which makes me terrified to use them. Spy hole. Don't they have those at truck stops? Do you think that's a different kind of hole? This door seems sealed up. What? Oh, Lord. How did I get sealed in here again? Oh, this is just the, it's just the same thing. Ah! Okay. I mean, I could go through that door. It was sealed up. Have I doomed myself? What? Oh, that's a door. That's what that was. How bizarre. Okay. I'm so confused. In this door? The door is locked. A little door over here. This door seems sealed up. Okay. Okay. Well, she's somewhere in the attic now. She's on her own. Can't worry about that. The door is locked. Where's the basement? Yes. To the basement. An ordinary clock. Is it though? I don't trust anything that says it's ordinary. I just don't. This door is locked. That lies a statue of a dancer. Probably Indian in origin. Okay. Uh-oh. I say, old boy.
I know who you are and what you have come looking for.
Okay.
I was expecting you.
Just stay where you are. Don't move an inch. Who are you?
They call me Edenshaw. I am the guardian of this island.
The Guardian?
Okay.
Guardian of what? And what are all these monsters? What the heck's going on here?
Professor Morton has definitely crossed the threshold.
Look, can't you spell it out? What is this mess?
My weakness is to blame. I let children play with powers way beyond their grasp.
Uh-oh.
But the legends were not wrong. You have come to us. My only hope is that it is not too late.
This is all Greek to me.
It will become clear soon enough. Go to the library. The books withhold many a secret. Also, take this charm. It will prevent you from falling into oblivion with all the others. Go, fulfill your destiny.
Okay.
Save us.
Wait. I didn't come here to fool around. I came to investigate Fisk's death.
I do not know who you are talking about.
Charles Fisk. 50-ish, about 6'1", graying hair.
I still do not know who that is. You see, nobody's come to Shadow Island for months now.
Okay, that's about enough of this. Oh, God.
Stay where you are. After letting him get 0.5 inches from your gun. Yep. Oh, I got the charm of saving. All right, I have so many charms of savings now. I feel like we're safe to save. Okay. Yeah. Just get him right up in, you know, right up in disarming range. Oh, the way he was moving his arm, the way he was moving his arm into the switch, I thought he was actually trying to hit the light switch, but it's just his idle animation. You see how I'd get confused? It looks like he's pushing it. Well, a disfigured statue. Ooh, look at all that blood. Well, that's encouraging. Oh God, no! The reload! The reload. I don't like that I can hear more of them. Y'all got any more of them first aids? Oh God. These things take so many bullets. All right. Hey, it's HM. Oh my God. Demon becomes less scary when he's wearing slacks. He wears the human pants. Ooh, bullets. Where's my shotgun at? I keep finding shotgun rounds. Where's my triple barrel shotgun? Display cabinet with the ship model in some kind of balance. Stop it from feeding you like a baby chick. Oh! Oh no! Filthy things. Filthy things. This looks like a little hidey hole there. Oh! I want to say, like, the double-barreled gun is honestly just kind of stupid because I have no choice but to use 2 bullets for every shot. So it's effectively, they're just like cutting in half my actual amount of bullets here. Was this a photograph, eh? In this? A wolf mask. Ah! Damn you things. It's like, you found 30 bullets. No, I didn't. I found 15 shots. It want to be acidic, but yeah, it seems like they just gave you 2 barrels and then double the amount of ammo you find. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty, is this supposed to be cool? Books. What a huge quantity of knowledge in the service of evil. That's one way to put it. Okay. All right, we got a photograph. We got some stuff. Some sort of scale. What if? A wooden wolf's head mask. What if I used it? Okay. What if I combined it? Okay. What if I use this? Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, away we go. I desperately want that shotgun now. It's got to be somewhere. Dude. Man, these things just soaking up my shots here. Yikes. It takes so many bullets to kill. My bullets. It's not like I missed shots. I don't know if there's like some secret technique to do more damage to them. If there is, I don't know it. Woo! I need that. I need it. Damn it. That scarcely felt worth it. I used so many bullets on that thing. Could I have just run past it? Possibly. I don't think so. He's taking up the whole damn hallway. Well, somebody died horribly. But it wasn't me. Woo, stuff. Damn it. Where is the shotgun? Doop, 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 doop. Just a pile of junk here. Okay. Up we go. Do 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 do. Hey. Light. Beautiful light. Oh, what's this? Grenade launcher. I got the grenade launcher first. Okay. Well, I got 5 grenades. I feel like I'm not going to want to waste that on just like any old Joker. Do it. There we go.
Where are you?
In the attic.
I went through there. I saw that there's some sort of trap door on the floor. You'll see it. When you walk on it, it has a hollow sound.
Okay.
I met Edenshaw, the old Indian. He told me he was the last witch doctor. He says he can do something that will stop all this madness.
Okay.
Do you think we can trust him?
I met him too. He seemed to know a lot more than he said.
Yeah.
But I don't think we have much of a choice anyhow.
Right.
We need 7 statues to carry out some sort of ritual.
Well, why doesn't he go looking for them?
Can't we help him?
Sure. What do these statues look like?
Why doesn't
don't really
he do
know.
it?
They depict some kind of animals, I think.
Oh, well, that narrows it down.
Carnby, I'm sure it's really important.
I know. We'll find his statues for him. But after that, we're going home.
And where is your home?
I don't know yet.
We'll get to that later. Okay.
Where is your home? Where did you say you were from exactly? Well, I didn't. I'm currently staying in a hotel. The door is locked. Do. Okay. Okay. Looking for a trap door. It sounds like one, doesn't it? Well. All right, well, I guess I'm just going back downstairs. Some of it's just like you're walking on the wood. I guess it's nice to know that there's maybe a trapdoor up there. It's possibly in the room that's locked currently that I have yet to find a key for. So we'll keep looking. Keep looking down here in the Scumlands. What's this? What am I looking at here? What's going on in that hallway? Okay, I guess that's just the end. There's a staircase there. Oh! Pardon me, fellas. It's locked. It's locked. I guess that answers whether or not I can run past them. Ow! 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 Jesus! Oh, please. Let me through! No! Oh, Lord. Well, here we go. Oh, Lord. And it still took 2 grenades. It still took 2 grenades to take one of those things out. What's in the box? An amphora filled with water. Okay. Great. Beautiful. Cool looking mask. Okay, that looked like it could have been a thing. What's this? Can I look at it? A photograph of Obed Morton as a child in front of a monumental stone door. What a delightful little scamp. Science! That you'll need an item for that pot. I assume so. Obed Morton! Professor Morton's presentation immediately triggered passionate outbursts from the specialists present in the audience. For several years, Obed Morton, a world-renowned specialist in the history of Native Americans, has devoted himself to researching all available data but one tribe, the Amcanis, of whom there is no living ancestral trace. Until today, Professor Morton has kept his research top secret. All we know about this research is that it received considerable financial backing from the Institute of Ethnology in Boston, as well as a significant slice of Obed Morton's own legendary family fortune. His research activity has been monumental, and it would take too long to detail the hypotheses and evidence laid down by Obed Morton. The thrust of the eminent ethnolinguist argument is that around 12,000 BC, the Amcanis tribe conceived a highly developed complex writing system through the combination of signifying symbols. These astounding findings challenge not just our knowledge of North American Indian culture, but also what we know about the origins of languages and writing. Several specialists in the field present at the historic conference spoke out immediately against the professor's theories. For our part, we will merely state that a work of these proportions is beyond the scope of one man alone. All the same, this is exactly what the Professor Morton claims. Interesting. What's in the box? A painting of a megalithic site with a stone cylinder at its center. Cool. But nothing in this chest? Okay. Ah, first aid kit. The cupboard is empty. Probably should. Okay. What's over here? You take the flask. I will take the flask. Oh! I am nearing our goal. In Ellen is so impatient. What passion and what madness! I wonder if that's code for something. Otaren Tirin Ol Bagdan. Clarity must sometimes live in darkness. For some darkness light may spring. Hintor Rotengar El Zuriu. It appears that the ritual must take place upon a precise date. Inheritors, guardians, rituals, gate, danger! I never cease to be amazed by the richness of this language. I pity those fools who could only look at me and mock. Where did these transcriptions of Grandpa Jeremy come from? Where did he find the inscriptions? Why did he never take me into his confidence? Alan has come up with an incredible theory. I must find out if it's true. Water from a deep source revives the man who thinks he's dead. Alan was right again. I know he will always be better than me. As the text takes shape, its revelations become more terrifying. Beyond this threshold, the sun has never shone. He who has crossed it has never returned. This gate was built by man from firestone, so that the shadows would always dwell in night. Man sealed this gate with his blood, as the gods did order him. Man has not conquered the shadow. The gate brings no victory. It merely chokes the flow. A curse on he who opens it once more. My God, what are we doing? The last witch doctor will destroy the world of darkness. May humanity forgive us. I won't. What you got over here? Ooh! Shadow Island, April 12th, 1905. I, the undersigned Richard Morton, being sound of mind and body, declare this document to be my last will and testament. Let no other take its place. Archibald, my son, the mission I undertook many long years ago is still vast and incomplete. I expect you and your descendants to strive without respite for its completion to this end. I bequeath you my goods and chattels, my estate and all it contains. Let Deserto guide you. Ooh, Deserto. You know, from like the other places. From Alone in the Dark 1 and Alone in the Dark 2024. He will tell you what to do and how to do it. Archibald, I have often seen doubt cloud your youthful eyes. Sometimes your glance betrays your disapproval. Indeed, I have sacrificed human life, but name me the conquest without sacrifice. Indeed, I have defiled almost every commandment in the Bible. But isn't morality always the first casualty of progress? What worth do a few miserable lives have compared to the immense discoveries, the enormous, unprecedented advances that I have made? Archibald, I know you are no coward. I know that with Deserto's help, you will go far, much further than I ever did. You will be the one to venture into the unknown. You will set the foundations for a new humanity. I know that, because of us, the Morton name will shine with the light of 1,000 stars in the great pantheon of history. My detractors will become the laughingstock of generations to come. Thanks to you and the confidence I have in Deserto, our destiny shall be fulfilled. Thus do I believe this world in peace. My library is my life's work. I wanted it to be a hexagon, the perfect form of 6 equilateral triangles representing the universe. It is a repository for 10 centuries of human knowledge, worthless every word of it. 10 centuries of empty, hollow treatises. 10 black centuries of ignorance, vain and stupid reflections that remind us each day how vile and petty the human spirit is. 10 centuries and not one mention of the world of darkness. I understand now that humanity has let its destiny go by. However, 4 works are worth saving. 4 works contain the true key. I have discovered a symbol that represents the worlds of darkness and of light. 2 entities in equilibrium, one above the other. Then one. The one does not exist without the other. 2 triangles juxtaposed in opposition, the one clear, the other dark. I place the 4 books vertically in the space in the library representing the symbol. The symbol thus crosses the library from one side to the other. The first is placed the highest. The second is opposite. Light, darkness, darkness, light. Okay. All right. Okay. That's pretty nuts. All right, I got you. Can I take this crowbar? Can I take it? It looks like I can take it. Let me have this crowbar. You check a crowbar. Yes, thank you. Oh, I thought for sure, like, it's going to be used as a weapon. And we're back again. It looped all the way around. Naught else. All right, let's take a look at this delicious water here. You filled the flask. Oh, that noise. And now what of it? Archibald Morton's flask. A cylindrical flask in a canvas color. Why, it looks quite delectable. Can I use it? The flask is already full. No, what if I want to drink it, though? I guess that's not a thing. Oh, Lord! Oh, God! Please go away. Oh, God! Oh! Yeah. No. Disfigured statue. Oh no! Oh, my brains! Please no! Oh no! Oh God! Just let me go. Oh, it's a bad situation down there. Oh my God. All these doors are locked. I got the crowbar. What can I do with it? I could kill like one creature here. This is such a horrible waste. No! Oh, God almighty. They're gonna eat my brains. Oh, boy. I don't think they gave you enough bullets. No, I think you might have gotten enough bullets if you did things perhaps in a better, more proper order than I have. I certainly appear to be missing a grave many things here. Like to talk about a trapdoor up here on the radio. I've got shotgun rounds, but there's no shotgun. So, you know, perhaps that shotgun was meant to be somewhere. Can I walk out here? feel trapped. Like, there's a trapdoor there. Can I push something under there? I don't think so. Go down. Oh no. Hey, the thinker. What's up? Didn't see you come in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Let's see, one of these lukewarm French fries. I realized about 15 minutes before the stream started that I hadn't eaten anything all day. Because I was so busy, so wrapped up in working on electronic stuff. That's all I've been doing all day. I looked up at the clock and like, oh, it's getting close. I better start getting stuff ready. And just walking down the hall. I'm like, you know, I didn't eat anything today. So I quickly grabbed something, and I've just been staring at it. I ran out of time. I'm like, I don't want to sit here and eat on stream, but like, I can nibble on these fries a little bit. That's fine. Maybe that's not fine. Can I move this? No. Juke him! No! That's not how you juke him! This is the problem trying to run past them, is that, like, they just take up, like, mountains of space. Okay. Getting back to where I was. All right, where there's like a boarded up door. So these statues lying around here, like, are these the statues? They, I don't believe are. Aha! Yes. Okay. All right. Well, that did something. Permission to metagame for a second, read the shotgun? Sure. Sure. Are they back? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, I'm gonna die here. No! Oh my god! Why are there more of them? Every time I do something, there's more! Oh! Oh, Jesus! The cellar that's now locked. If you miss it, you have to clear the manor before returning. Get another chance to grab it. Oh my god, are you kidding? Oh my god, that's insanity. Where the hell was it in the cellar? I thought I was relatively thorough, although there was a locked door. Like maybe if I had locked that door instead. What's this? Yep. Seems to be a locking mechanism. Okay. This one triggered. I thought I saw the light over the other one. Do you want to activate the portrait mechanism? Sure. You take a gilded key. Okay. Store is sealed up. I had a feeling, given the ammo that I found, that it's something that's already gone. However, I'm quite distressed at the fact that I can't go back for it. I'm wondering how essential it will be to go through. I'll say this. If I determine that like I absolutely want that shotgun between now and the next time I play this, I will reload my save and go through all of the shenanigans again and get all of the stuff again in order to get that shotgun. I don't want to do that right now, but I will. I will do it. So are these keys just used for like any damn door? Because that was a question I had, and I guess I'll find out eventually. When I went down, when I was down in the cellar, and there were two doors, like one of them's locked. I was like, could I have used it on the other door instead? I wonder if that is the case. All right. I think I can use the crowbar here. Possibly. This is my guess. What do you mean? A steel crowbar? Like, just get the boards out. Okay. I thought for sure I'd be able to use the crowbar there. I may end up having to redo a bunch of this to have that shotgun, because every time I go through one of these rooms and get something, like the monsters multiply outside. And now I have no weapons and my health is precariously low here. Store seems sealed up. What if I... No! Oh, they're breeding in the dark. The nightmare creatures. Oh, no, wait, that's a different game. You know what? I should check this key. Grid F East. Wait. It's 1 of 4. There we go. Okay, well, we'll try this. Look at the statue. Marble bust. Quite recent. There's a mechanism at the base of the bust. Oh my gosh. I'm so dumb. I didn't really search this before. I thought that was just a clue for something else. And once I saw those paintings upstairs, I just stopped thinking about it. Woo! It was here the whole time. It was here the whole time. Yes. I'll get another little key as a treat. Small rusty key. Second floor west. Okay. And this one said ground floor east. Okay. Oh no! Jesus God! No! Once again, everything that I found. Where am I in all of this? Stairs come down there. That's east. This way. Oh no! What do you mean it can't be used? Oh Jesus! What if I just go out this door? Ah! 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 Come on! Damn it! Why he won't go out the door? He won't even attempt it. Oh! Oh no! Oh my God. Okay. Is this hallway empty now? Oh, he's still here. It's gotta be another door. Oh, Jesus. Okay. We gotta be going east now. East, but where? It's all quiet. Okay, it's one of these, maybe.
Aline?
Right here.
Nope.
How's it going?
I met someone called Edenshaw.
And what'd you find out?
He knows a lot more than he's saying. He says he...
What?
One of two things.
What if...
No, that's no...
But maybe...
What do you mean?
The monsters, the creatures...
But Fisk died of a bullet to the heart.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I see. Or actually, I don't see. I'll go looking for Obed Morton. He has the answers to our questions.
I'm starting to think otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We are on the ground floor, are we not? Oh no! Okay, go through that door. That's from the cellar. Okay. Right. Very confused about what this key is. Ground floor east. Second floor west. Okay. But like, west where? There was a locked door in there. All right. Just for giggles, because I got enough of them here. Let's save, because I might die. I'm gonna assume ground floor east door in the main area. Yeah. Somehow, no. I know there's a door back here. Okay. That's why I went in. We got the water here. It's all good. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. We just didn't go east enough. Oh my god! Ah! What's up with the music? Let me out! Oh! Is that true for now? That's great. Oh my god. 2 first aid kits. Well, I might live a little bit longer here. He's just over there doing his thing. He's stuck somewhere. Occasionally it tries to play some music and fails. That's not a good sign. Woo! Find a key in the plinth of the statue. Take the steel key. That guy's stuck somewhere, and that's fine. Dodge skills on point. I just gotta get out of here. First floor east. Okay. All right. I was worried about that. Ground floor east would be like the basement that I can't get to. So this will be that east door. You all right over there? Oh, he got me. Okay. No, it's just, it goes outside and thus nowhere. Oh, Jesus! Oh! Okay. Okay. This has got to be it. Come on. No! Wait. No! No, that doesn't make any sense either. First floor east. Now I'm even more confused because the ground floor east was the first floor. Oh my God, there's two of them. Oh, Jesus. You're not going up the stairs. Oh, God. Oh, there's... Oh! How can you follow me? I don't like it. Get the door. It says feast. I thought it said feast, but I didn't want to believe. There are no more doors up here. And this door is sealed up. What if I crowbarred it? This crowbar doesn't seem to do anything. Can I split the crowbar? Can I combine the crowbar? Like I can go through here, but they ain't bupkis that way. I believe in you. I have my doubts. Oh, just. Oh! 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 Oh my God! Oh! The shadows always prevail. All right. Oh, you know what sucks? I didn't say. Well, now I know not to go there.
Alone in the dark.
First floor. So we're on the first floor. Okay. This is all we did. And for some reason, there's two of them when we come out here, which is aggravating to me. Okay. Oh boy! No, no! You just take it right over here! No, 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 no! Don't mind me! Okay. Either the music is broken in this room, or so it's first above the ground floor. Yeah. Either there's broken music in this room, which it wouldn't surprise me, or there's like musical floorboards over there. It's like it keeps trying to play some music. Can I take this? An Indian weapon. The Mortons nurture a veritable passion for Indian culture. I would like that. I would like a weapon. It's another statue. Why can't I look at this statue? That looks like an owl bear to me. Okay. Oh, there is something over here. Small gilded key. Oh, there was another key in here. So it's a good thing I died. Kind of. Is he stuck? He's kind of stuck. If I move wrong, he'll get out. So I just got to make sure not to move. Ground floor west. Okay. It's good for right now. All right. The door I just went through was ground floor east. There wasn't a door over there on the west that I couldn't get through. There was an upstairs door, like the attic. There was a door in the attic. So let's assume that, like, the first floor is the second floor, which is confusing nomenclature. First floor east. That doesn't make sense either. Secret passages yet? Sort of. Well, we came in through a secret passage, which J Money went and looked up and found out that the shotgun was down in the sewer. And once I go through the secret passage, I can't get back till way later in the game. So goodbye, shotgun. No cool secret passages. These cravings are like useless. Second floor west. Could that be the attic? Okay. Is this door here? There's a door here. I gotta risk it. It's sealed up! Okay, it's not locked. It's sealed. Okay. Never mind. I'm out of here. This is the worst part. Get out! You don't know! Damn it! Put that chair there, just to gobble me up. I'm still okay. Okay. I don't trust any of these keys and what they say they open. None of them make a lick of sense. All right, this is the east side. The door is locked. Okay. We're just gonna try every key. Okay. The door is locked. Okay, what about this one? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's like he's going in circles. Yeah, he's just kind of stuck there. I agree about the attic biz. That's where I will be headed next. HM. I did go in there. Let's go up to the attic. We'll scope that out. They sure gave me a bunch of ammo early on, and then now I'm just not finding anything. Okay. Okay.
Aline?
Carnby?
Yeah. I just don't understand what part Obed Morton's playing in all this business.
My feeling is that it's
Alan
his
with the
brother
keys.
who holds
Another
all the
key.
answers.
His brother?
Alan, Obed's twin brother.
So that's it.
It seems as though Alan Morton is... How can I put it? Diabolic. Yeah, that's the term that fits him best. I found out he killed his own father, Howard, and used him as a subject for his experiments.
Oh, okay.
He's a monster.
Aline, you're holding something back.
I think that Alan Morton, like some sort of Dr. Moreau, genetic manipulation of some kind, but not on animals, on creatures of darkness.
That would explain... Aline, we've got to stop him.
Carnby, I'm way out of my element here.
And I'd be a liar if I told you I've got it under control. Just keep your chin up.
Well, it's pretty nuts. So the man's making like shadow beasts. He is direct from the shadow realm. Door seems sealed up. The plot thickens like pudding. Oh God! Go in the door. I don't know if there's like a reason for me to leave the lights off or not. Well, this looks promising in a bad way. There's a thing. What's over here? First aid kit. It's great. What else you got? Oh God! Okay. Is this not showing me something here, or where is it? What is it? Why can't I get it? Okay. Well, here with me without any weapons. May I just crowbar it? Well, I'll be going. Who ordered a fly trap on their bed? Yeah. You know, I don't feel like that would be good to sleep on. Okay, where does it say we are? West bedroom. Okay, that's all it says. Want the stuff? Oh! 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 Okay. Oh! Can I get through? Oh! I can't. Oh! Oh! I knew it was gonna kill me, but I figured, you know, it's worth a shot. Absolutely not. There will be no juking tonight. Carnby. Oh, it hasn't gone off yet. But that won't help me. Careful now. Okay. Okay. There's nothing over here. Can I use the crowbar here? Someday I'll find where I'm supposed to use the crowbar, and I'll be very upset. Oh, look at that. There's stuff over there. No, I want the stuff. Oh my God. Oh! Okay. The events are grades. Not yet. I probably need weaponry. If I had a single bullet, I think I could shoot that thing. Possibly. Or maybe that just does nothing and I would just sit here like throwing bullets into that. Okay, well, I'll come back to deal with Plant Man another day. We got other doors here. This door seems sealed up. They all seem sealed up. Just give me the old crowbar. Damn it. An old picture of a young couple holding hands, as if the history of the Bourne family contained a little happiness. Aloe vera man. I just want to drain your juices. Oh, just... Don't mind me. Hey, I unlocked it. Where will this take me? Oh, it's here. Equally bad. Oh! My face! Why are these doors sealed up? Being locked is one thing, but you can just seal them all up all the time. Oh my God. Ah! Do I have the key? I do! Get in there! Oh my God, what a miracle. No! Okay. Large ornate key and the charm of saving. Delicious. Phosphorus cartridges. Damn it. I don't have the shotgun. Oh, this game. Why? Oh, there's some paper. No melee weapon? Nope. Not yet. So far I found a grenade launcher and I had to use all the grenades to survive. Half of a photograph. 1408. Richard Morton, you don't know me, and as long as you don't know me, your path will be strewn with pitfalls and perils. My name is Judas DeSerto. Even if you may not know me, I know all about you. You may not know me. And it's good that you don't know me, but you should know me, and you will know me, but perhaps you don't know me, but you could know me. I know about your sleepless nights, the evenings you spend huddled cold and alone. I know about your fear of the day, and about the terrible loneliness you feel faced with the unknown, face to face with something words can't describe. In the course of a life that has been too long, I have encountered the creatures of the night. I can help you overcome them, master them, make them your slaves, your servants. You will find supreme power, the power of the absolute that knows no bounds for all eternity. You will find that wielding it brings intense pleasure. My name is Judas DeSerto, and already you are getting to know me better. In exchange for this power that already I feel surging through your veins, I ask of you one small favor, a small request with which you will not fail to comply once the time is ripe. All I require is that you send me the small promissory note enclosed, signed with your blood. My name is Judas DeSerto, and now you know who I am. Did I mention my name? It's Judas DeSerto. Wouldn't you like to know? Would you like to know more? So this says 1408. Documents. What was the photograph? Consults the photograph. Oh, okay. I didn't even look at the picture. I just solved it. I may have already solved it before finding the picture, even. Another book. A whole lot of reading in this game. Not that I mind. Rip Jum. Not quite yet. Well, I mean, except for all the times I died. I can feel the powers in your blood from distance. For the low price of one promissory note, I can teach you to enslave eldritch horrors. You forgot to mention that his name is Judas DeSerto, and now you know who his name is. You know his name, and soon you will know his address. You will need the address to mail the promissory note back. Eden Shaw and I. The thrilling documentary. Eden Shaw was like a real father for us. He was Grandpa Jeremy's best and only friend. I always felt there was a strong bond between us, like we shared a secret or the responsibility for a terrible mistake. I remember when we were kids, he would always get Ellen and me mixed up. Grandpa Jeremy in the Fort Laboratory. Jeremy would spend days and nights on end in his workshop. It was here, too, that I started my own scientific career. Eden Shaw had his bedroom just next door, as if my grandfather couldn't go without having him around. What's up, Dum Drum? Welcome in. Cobra, la 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 la. You hear the sound snake. Year of snake, man. Year of cobra. Oh, is it the year of the snake? Is it the serpent year? This year? I was not aware what the new animal was. Does that mean that Cobra La is going to rise up and send those mutagen spores out this year? Because I got to tell you, I really wouldn't mind some of that. Give me some of them snake features. They're pretty nice. More Cobra Commander. Oh, a more solid snake for Jum. That's right. I got to come back to that eventually. Get the Metal Gear Solid going. No, especially now I got like the PS3 all set up because I got the collection for PS3, which is my preferred way to play. As far as I know, the PS3 version is the last time the controllers had pressure sensitive buttons, which they used. I think it was in 2, maybe 3, for aiming, where you would hold it down, you'd press it down, but not all the way to raise the gun, and then you'd like press it down harder to fire the gun. It was a cool mechanic. Jeremy would spend days and nights on his workshop. Grandfather could not bear to not have Eden Shaw around. Okay. Picture taken during our visit to the Anthropology Museum in Boston. Oh, there's a skeleton. Look out behind you. There's a skeleton in Oompa Loompa. G.I. Comics. Watch G.I. Joe Resolute. No laser guns, no sensors, no cover law. Anybody can die. People die left, right, and center. That's kind of how it should be. Although, I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Overall. But it is definitely more realistic. Unless they have ninjas, then they just kind of throw that out the window. I enjoy the G.I. Joe comics. I like when Snake Eyes got plastic surgery to fix his face. That was why he wore the mask. His face was horribly scarred up from a helicopter crash. And he got plastic surgery to get his face fixed. And Cobra found him and abducted him and tortured him and burned his face right back off. Like, man, that sucks. That sucks a lot. And that was when he got like a new outfit and they sold a new Snake Eyes figure. And it's pretty cool. Except about his face getting melted off. That was pretty rough. It was pretty bad. Like they pulled him straight out of the hospital. Like, hey, you got a new face. And they just put some hot pokers in it. My grandfather organized a visit for my 15th birthday. That visit determined my choice of profession. I remember how surprised I was at just how much Edenshaw knew. In Grandpa Jeremy's workshop. My grandfather's workshop was like Alibaba's cave, but I always sensed that behind his carefree appearance, the research he carried out had very far-reaching consequences. Edenshaw in the Garden of the Estate. Edenshaw said little about his Native American origins, which gave him a certain mystery and a certain aura. I am still convinced that he knows much more than he lets on. July 13th, 1991. Ellen has done something terrible. Howard, our father. We are going straight to hell. Oh, okay. Well, that took a turn. Here's some delightful pictures of our family vacation. Oh no, my father has been murdered by my own brother. The horror. Cartoons of the Sigma 6 people shooting each other with lasers whenever aircraft tanks get wrecked. Yeah, it's always a parachute. Yep. Comics cover commander was a used car salesman and turned to terrorism to have his brother. He's got a son named Billy who poses his father. I remember that. I remember his son in the comics. Have you ever caught in the original Transformers cartoons? There's a cameo by Cobra Commander where some old guy is wandering around and it's Cobra Commander's voice and he's complaining about how the Decepticons make terrible terrorists. And he's like, in my day, we knew how to be real terrorists. All right. What have I?
Aline?
No, I didn't want to do that. It's good. Ground floor library. Guess we're going back down. Washed up CCF, the demise of Cobra. Yep. They don't make terrorists like they used to. Love stuff like that. Can I escape this nightmare scenario? Is there anything here for me to grab before this thing comes to eat my lunch? Oh boy. Oh no! Will I get lucky a second time? I doubt it. Oh! Oh my god! There's so many of them now. Why are there more of them? How dare you? Oh god! Use the door! Okay. It's fine. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that at all. Since Sigma 6 kind of sort of sequel to Real Effects movies, 2000s came after Extreme. I never actually saw the show. I just remember the figures. 'Cause my friends, one of my friend's kids was really into them. I remember seeing those. We do need more bullets. Yeah, I remember Sigma 6, but I don't believe I saw it. Oh, jeez. Don't mind me. Open the door. Oh, no. I thought I had it this time. I thought I really had it this time. Guess I was mistaken. And it might have been a console. Yeah. I remember. I was familiar with it. I just never gotten around to watching it. Get her there. Instead of roadblock, you have his cousin heavy duty because of legal BS. I forgot about that. That they couldn't use roadblock for some reason. Somewhere there's a thing that I can crowbar, and I'm disappointed that I haven't found it yet. I won't rest until I get to crowbar something. Samira's Baroness was replaced by the chameleon. I wonder what the dispute was. Okay. You unlock the door. All right, we're in. Oh, Lord. Ah! Get the lighter. Oh, Jesus. Nope. I gotta use this so I don't die. Is there a light switch around here? I don't like that. I don't like that shadow right there. Doesn't look good. Maybe it's just a trick of the lighting. Oh boy. Surely there's some bullets up here in the attic. Right. And not more hate-filled critters. Give me something, please. It's like a whole lot of nothing around. Oh, Commander being a snake man disguise was kind of stupid. Yeah. Trademarks expiring. Oh, that makes sense. See, I don't ever know what the deal is with the Bumblebee thing. Yeah, that was really out of nowhere. Everything in that movie was out of nowhere. They just brought all of that stuff in from nowhere. They're like, oh yeah, Snake Man. Yeah, you know. Cobra La. There's some new characters. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too much. confused. Can I come in from over this way? There we go. Just kind of stuck. Nothing over here? Okay. I believe that's the door I came in from. This door seems sealed up. Okay. I feel like I'm being herded here. Like livestock. Never forget Serpentor in the spear. I know I won't. Uh-oh. Oh God. Oh please no. Oh no. Oh, I have not the means to take these things. Please give me something. Oh, this damn oh my God. We finally have some bullets again after all this time. It's not enough bullets. Something's gonna pop out of that, isn't it? Ah! Oh, jeez. Ah! God. Dang it. A candle. Okay. There's a draft coming from this partition. Oh, is this crowbar time? Is it crowbar time? It's crowbar time, isn't it? It is crowbar time. That's something's hollow. As I referred to Hotshot as Bumblebee. 2002, 2007 didn't have the rights to name Bumblebee because of expired trademarks, so B became Hotshot. That's crazy. Even the writers hated Serpentor. He gets taken out with Lady J in season 2 intro, turned into going on the DSC series. Yeah, they got rid of him like real quick. Well, I mean, when they made Serpentor, like they made a big deal about it when Serpentor got introduced, and then they just like kicked his butt. I mean, the episodes where they were making Serpentor was cool, but Serpentor himself wasn't nothing special. Well, I can be satisfied now. Oh, Jesus. That I was able to crowbar something. Well, goodbye, bullets. It was nice knowing you. God, what a horrible waste. These stupid, ridiculous things that take 1,000,000 bullets to die. Ow! Quit it! Damn it! Okay. Oh, okay. I know where we're at, kind of. This is the window you climb in as if you start as Aileen. Comics Printer gets killed during the Cobra Civil War. Sigma 6 Cobra Commander, Resolute Cobra Commander will not hesitate to get rid of Serpentor. No. Did we already read this? We did.
You are back.
Back? Who are you talking about?
Who are you?
Don't worry
My
about
name's
it.
Carnby, Edward Carnby, and I'm here to help you.
Don't gesture with your gun like that.
You are here for something else. Are you with the young lady?
Aline? Do you know where she is?
Oh, she is most probably dead by now. You know, Mr. Carnby, of all those who set foot on the island, few ever got away. Obed told me he spoke to a man, it was last week, I think. Obed was sure the man was going to help us. Oh, Obed has always been gullible.
This man, was his name Fisk? Charles Fisk?
How can one be sure of anything on Shadow Island? I know you have come to harm my sons.
No, you've got me all wrong.
Oh, that's the mother.
Go to the library and burn it all. Let the flames purify this hellish place.
Oh, okay.
But what about you?
I am already dead. Go to hell.
Wow. You won't mind if I poke around first, though. Rifle through your things. It's cool. I love that. I know you're here to hurt my sons. No, I don't think so. Well, you should be. This old clock has been still a long time. Okay. Do I have anything I can I crowbar that clock? Okay. Yeah, if you play as Aline, like you come in here, right, and you can just do whatever. Nothing happens until you set foot here, and then all of a sudden you see that. I was testing it out by giving me a heart attack. Even the stove seems to regret being here. Wow! I don't know, it's a song called The Nanny, which none of their stars even sing the lyrics. They don't want to influence the comic canon. A lot of stuff like Cobra Law makes no sense. I mean, it makes sense if someone had an idea at Hasbro for the toys, and they're like, "We got to move these toys." Like that's where it all comes from. Damn it! Oh my god. Oh, get in there. Even the stove hates it. Even the stove doesn't want to stick around. Okay. All right. Where are we at here? We're there. Just ran through all of these doors, screaming mad. Help me! Okay. I loved how we got that ammo, and then I immediately tried to kill like one thing, and that was it. It was over. Goodbye, bullets. You know, at least I got to kill those little head crab things. So they didn't just like wail on me over here. So at least there's that. Those handgun bullets are powerful weak. Commander's Origins, even Spirit vs. Storm Shadow rather than Snake Eyes vs. Storm Shadow. Like even Cobra Commander, some delete. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. A lot of stuff was written at Hasbro. The comics had almost nothing to do with it. They're trying to write like something to sell the comics. Hasbro was interested in something to sell the toys. And so the two really didn't cross that well. Oh, it's just like a weird gap. I saw it found like this trap door. But I feel like it may be in the room with all the the creatures, the comics, since they're more mature. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more going on in the comic. Flat out. I like the one G.I. Joe comic that I think was a print error they just kept, where there was no dialogue in the entire comic. It's a very entertaining story. Oh God. You know what? Oh God, they're good. Just lick me to death here. Get. There's got to be more back there. Do I need to use a health kit? Do I have a health kit to use? I do. I'll wait. RSO franchise, him getting high mushrooms take place and says deranged mind can't convince me that Shipwreck is a stoner. Oh, he's doing some kind of substances, like guaranteed. Oh! What did I even get from coming up here? Okay, I got nothing. I got the lighter and I lit a candle and got to use the crowbar. I didn't get much further than that. This is we have the library key. We at least have that much. Okay. Now, if only I knew where the library was. It's got to be somewhere down here. Man, popping the power pellets goes through hallucinations. Don't take his meds. I think that my favorite Pac-Man theory was that like the power pills were like his pills. He's like a marooned spaceman, and the rest of his crew is dead. He's hallucinating their angry, vengeful ghosts. All right, where haven't we been here? Plenty. Oh, this gotta be the library, right? Because it's like this hexagon. You know what I'm saying? Right here, like bum, 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 bum. See, this is a hexagon, so that's gotta be the library right there. Which would put us. Gotta go to the angle. Right? There's like two doors right next to each other. So this has got to be it. Is it? Now we can burn the library to the ground. Let's save. Let's get in here and see. Snake Eyes versus Ryu Hayabusa. How do you give it to Ryu? Because Ryu's got access to some mystic abilities, and Snake Eyes is just a regular, like, martial artist, primarily. I mean, I think he might put up a fight, but like, I don't think he could. I don't think he could take him on.
I'm in the library. It's awesome.
Don't touch anything. It probably contains treasures.
Do you really think I don't know the difference between a pulp novel and an Elsevier edition?
An Elsevier? I'd never have guessed that such a term were part of your vocabulary.
Oh yeah? Well, don't worry. I'm just full of surprises. Over.
I see. Pork chop sandwiches. Oh, that lady is me. What's up, Elizabeth? Yeah, she's pretty nasty. You can also play this game from her perspective, so I'm really curious after we finish Carnby's end, when we go back and play Elaine's perspective, are we gonna see her like Carnby being an asshole to her? Oh, computer, stop all the downloading. Yeah, that Fensler film stuff is hilarious. I miss the old days of the internet like that. Dudley's favorite hand. Well, of course she likes that hand. She had her days. Well, she is being chased by nightmarish shadow creatures. And unless something changes for her, when I was testing this game, I tried to start her out. She gets no gun. She just has a flashlight. So she's pretty defenseless. Why that lady's mean to become mean lady. And that's why this man is mean. Exactly. You're on that, like in the 2024 Alone in the Dark, that like when we were at Carnby, occasionally the lady whose name I cannot remember would show up and just like give us like a bunch of sass, and then we'd leave. And then when we were on the other side of it, when we were playing like it as her role, like Carnby would show up and just be like super dismissive, and it's like, yeah, the other person kind of sucks no matter what's going on. G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra. I heard mixed reviews of that Wrath of Cobra. All right. Well, this is as good a point as any because we just saved. Yes. Call it on Alone in the Dark for tonight. I'll make a decision over the weekend as to whether or not I want to, on my off time, replay back to where we're at now and try to get the shotgun. I don't know. I'll keep going longer. Worst case scenario, we'll just scrap the whole playthrough and then start over and just give it a chance from the other side. Yeah, if you weren't here, I found out way later on that I missed the shotgun. I'm picking up all the shotgun ammo, and now that's mostly what I find is shotgun ammo. And then the shotgun was an area that I'm now locked out of until later in the game, so just kind of stuck with that. Oh, I don't know if that. Get some bing bonging messages. Or like that. Anyway, that's gonna do it for Alone in the Dark for tonight. But don't go anywhere, because it's time for Bubble Bobble. Alone in the Dark. Oh my god, if I could just keep my controller from flying all over the damn place here. Bubble time. Oh god, it's this. Oh Lord. Oh Lord Almighty. Alone in the bubble. This does not help me. This does not help me. It cannot penetrate their defenses. Oh my god, I walked right into it. We're gonna be here for a while. Oh god. Get it. I seriously like this is what I did last time. I just kept reloading it until I got the book. G.I. Joe Operation Black Hot Game Mill was kind of trash too. Got delisted because expired license. Bad Fortnite wannabe. Yeah, one of those. Are you winning? Not so far. Soon though. That's a lie. The shoe doesn't help me. The shoe makes it worse. Oh, my brains. There's like a specific location I can fire from. I can get up that center line, which is the only safe way to go. Oh! Oh! No, that's not it. Forgot that music box is just like points. Maybe a life. Oh, gotta wait for the cheese. Gotta wait for the cheese here. Oh my god! I made it! Oh, I can't believe I made it. Burger time! Get the burgers! Yes! Oh, almost got the burger. All right. We made it. Oh, geez. That's a rough one. That's a rough one. This is basically the cartoon side of things, military propaganda. Yeah. G.I. Joe isn't as active as Transformers. No, G.I. Joe lost a lot of popularity and they never really brought it back. Transformers, you know, the G.I. Joe movies did not do as well or move toys as well. And I think, the problem is, like, well, maybe it's not. I think that Transformers, like, they found a really good angle and a good market on that. They had people excited to buy the new and old stuff, and it caught on with kids more than G.I. Joe did. I don't know why. It's my ghost data. In the higher ranges I'm at Mario Kart. I don't know if I should be proud or afraid of what I done. What have you wrought, Leather? Someday you'll create a ghost track so high even you cannot best its score. And then where will you be? Where will you be? Thanks for stream. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out and chat with me. As always, I'll figure things out. I really am enjoying the Alone in the Dark. It's a little bit touchy without the bullets. But I gotta say, even when I had the bullets, it took so many shots to kill enemies that, you know, I don't think I'd feel better if I had another 20 rounds or so. They just really weren't doing it. Maybe the shotgun would have been better, and I've just completely gated myself out. We'll find out. But I like the story. I like the environments. I like the moving around there. Enemies are bullet sponges. Yeah. And also, like, the spaces are like just a little bit too tight for some of them, that it like makes it impossible to like try and dash past them because they just block off the whole entryway. But then at one point, like, the second hallway was just like filled with zombies, and then later I came back and they're just magically gone. So I was quite pleased with that. Not chatting, though I do hope that you're streaming well. No, no worries, love. No worries. Lurkers are always welcome. I don't ever still want to bleep you anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see where it goes when we get back. It's a 2-disc game. Now I don't know if it's the length of 2 disc or if I played the second character, if it gives me a second disc. I don't think that's the case though. I think because that's like Resident Evil 2 was like that. I don't think that's the case. It may just be a length thing. We'll see. We'll see. Having a human eaters meeting when you came that time. Yeah, they were too busy. They're busy all rounding up in the basement. Touch with the blue shield. This time it locked on me. Man, I don't know how to like dodge this. I know how to like if you like jump at the right time, I think you can get past the worst of it, but I never got very good with it. I didn't get hit with a lot of blue shells because the majority of my Mario Kart 8 playing has been against my nephew, relatively low rank. And he gives me a pretty good run for my money, but like neither one of us is like plowing down the track enough to like consistently have to worry about the blue shells. I haven't been serious about that since I competed with friends in middle school. And once that dried up, like, it was years before I played Mario Kart again. I still enjoy it, but, like, it's just not the same. Tomorrow night, we'll be back with another Infogrames classic, Call of Cthulhu, Shadow of the Comet. And then Sunday, we'll return for more of the Sunday Grind with Dragon Warrior. So I hope you stop in and check it out. Well, let's see if there's somebody live right now that I can press you off to. My tabs here. And I can clear my desk off of all this stuff. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Back to Innsmouth. Narakmos. I wish it was Innsmouth. It's Ilsmouth. The legally distinct Innsmouth. Did I spell that right? Corporate Raiders? I think that's spelled right. Anyway, I want to post a link to Cicely Pelucinetta, who is playing Cult of the Lamb. It's been going for about an hour there, so if y'all want to drop in and say hello, Cicely's very cool. I'm sure you will have a great time. Same bat time, same bat channel, same Jum time, same Jum channel. We will return. I haven't seen that old Batman show in ages. I'm gonna go eat some more than these small handful of French fries. Good luck in real life. Oh. I don't think my real life could I don't like to think about it. But thank you. I appreciate that sentiment. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed. I had a blast, and I hope you did too. And I hope to see you again on the next one. Until then, so long, everybody. Bye-bye.